Yes, welcome to
Yes.
Whoa. Sunday morning,
aye. Tempo we just started.
We've
just won our first tackle there, we can play now.
Make sure you win your first tackle.
That's it, aye.
What did you like? Did you like goals on Sunday or did you like Sunday House
I like
supplement?
my whole on Sunday, wee man.
Not bad at all.
I'm a different guy on a Sunday, mate. You'll find me. I'm so happy on
It's
a
the best day
Sunday.
of the week, innit?
Oh, fuck.
Definitely.
You're always doing the bars on Sunday, I know, mate, ain't you?
Buying Viagra.
Buying Viagra for wee man, aye. Good for you, mate.
the wee man.
Tell you who's had a right go today.
No,
Big man.
Aye.
Oh my
aye.
days.
Undertaker.
3/4 length jacket.
I just picked on the near
Steven Gerrard at Rangers, what?
Wait, mate.
I was fucking for a tough week.
Are you good
Your
at the
hair
day?
looks good. Best I've seen your hair, I will
I
say that.
know, Lynn thought it was, Lynn called me Kim Jong-un yesterday when I came in.
Is that because of your weight or because of your hair?
I think both.
Are you good at the day?
No.
Are you not?
No, I'm struggling with it today.
Out last night, I heard.
I was
Oh,
Who,
right.
right? You and Jim Jeffries at the strippers, somebody said.
no, I just did it for a couple of sociables to round off a bad week.
Talk us through it, mate. Come on. Andy actually seen, I'm going to grass him. Andy seen you'd crashed and put it in a chat at me, us three, and he never even know what to say. You alright, big man?
Aye.
That's not true though, is it?
No.
My mate seen it live. That's why I text you.
Oh, fucking hell,
Was
man.
it bad, mate?
Aye, just one of them, man. Guy turned right into St James's Road and I'm just coming straight on and I see that happen. There's nothing I could do about it and I just closed my eyes. Just took the fucking impact, man. What an impact. I thought I was fucking dead.
Did
You need to stop driving with that leather skirt onto him, eh?
No, it was a
That's
bit
what
tight.
happens.
It was the high heels,
Changing
man.
the
I got
gears
stuck,
with your gub.
Cut the high heels, I get stuck in the pedal.
My mate says you got out after the crash, you had a sock in your helmet. Is that right?
Fucking hell, man.
Who was the guy you crashed into?
The guy crashed into me, I don't know, just a
Oh, you're getting that, you're making that very clear that he crashed into you. There must be a
Did
claim
he
is that?
Nah, see, to be fair,
Did he crash into you?
Aye.
I've got a live witness and he did.
Aye.
They
crashed,
fault a
right.
Kevs.
No, the guy who's charged with dangerous driving.
Did he?
You get paid out for that, mate?
I don't know, I'm just, had to go to the hospital and that. Make
Your
sure
neck looks a bit sore, to be fair, doesn't
stiff
it?
as fuck.
Aye,
man.
you don't move anywhere at all.
So that's not to do with the crash.
No
There's
idea.
always something happening to me, isn't there?
I know, I don't know. I think my time's up.
No chance.
No, in the show, no, it is, but we're talking about like,
Funny you should say that, I need a word these after this.
Were you concussed?
A wee bit fucky, I was shaking.
That's horrible, innit?
shaking, but, no,
You need
all
a
good.
holiday, mate.
No, what about football weekend? Good.
that man was up at East Kilbride yesterday for
Oh, did he go?
support. Slaney came up.
What did you think,
Got to
Paul?
talk to us about the day.
Before the game, let me say, I was going up and I kept thinking, how can I make this money back? 35 quid an Uber. I kept, in my head, I'm like, genuinely, I was sitting in the back of the Uber thinking, I'm going to need to go and sell a case of Wild thing again to get that money back for the Uber. I get in, 12 quid a ticket.
You're 12 quid
Mate,
you're
what
charging?
Mate, what's wrong with you?
No.
Why have you not texted me, one, to pick you up and two, to get in?
No. I hated it. Listen, 12 quid's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money, but
But you're moaning about
when you add it up, but we were on 47 quid now. I'm shaking up a wee bit because of the money I paid out. I go and say, I need to get a coffee. That tastes arse. Listen, I'm not. It's a great setup. It's a great setup at East Kilbride and it's brilliant. A right family club.
who's arse? Who's arse did it taste like? Mick's?
But we tasted his. But when I went to
Davy Kerr's arse, innit?
he had a shocker yesterday, by the way. Oof. So when I got up there, I get a coffee, a water, the smallest slice of caramel cake in the world, which isn't bad. And then Jude, I got my wee hot dogs because he was telling there. 12 quid again.
He got a hot dog as well.
Mate,
Mate, he had a hot dog. He never told me he had a hot dog. I never knew. The boys text me saying that he had 2 slices of pizza.
It was
Never
brilliant.
told me in the motor he got a fish supper on the way up the road.
No, mate.
it, man.
Mate, honestly.
In 70 minutes, I see him run out, pizza in the gub, holding 2 like that. He's like, it's for Frankie. Brilliant. Frankie
He's trying to get a bit of pizza and he's on the bit for free.
It was brilliant. I absolutely loved it.
Gold Derby, wasn't it?
It was brilliant. I love getting up.
If yours didn't know, what would you call him? The marketing manager he's got on his
James
Twitter.
Bond fanatic.
James Bond fanatic.
The guy,
He's the
aye.
assistant at
Civil.
Civil.
It was a brilliant. It's a brilliant club. A great crowd, isn't it, mate?
Crowd's getting
Some
bigger and
crowds
bigger.
you
How
get.
many roughly getting there?
Well, it's full.
That full stand's full now, mate.
that aye?
Uh-huh.
2-0,
and
good result.
It was absolutely. You were dominant the whole game. It was good, mate, to watch. And I love watching it to see if a team pressures how you play it. But they sat in and was made, so it was good to see sort of movements. I thought the young fullback was excellent.
Dylan's really good.
He was great. The boy Flanny, he was great.
Well,
But the team was great. But I must say the civil goalkeeper, a young boy Phelps, was out of this world.
Was he?
Oh my
Owen's good goalie, mate.
Is he? How old, 17?
That was his league debut.
On loan for Hibs?
On loan for Hibs.
He was
Played really
excellent.
well.
then.
Yeah.
But no, but
see that.
and the crowd was saying yesterday a big Hamilton coming up.
Got Hamilton. I went and watched Hamilton on Friday night against
That'd
Darren.
be a great game to watch.
Went
They've
forward
actually
to
picked
that.
up the
The Challenge Cup.
Oh, good.
So went and
They
watched
went
Friday night,
Friday night they played Annan, mate.
With the 3-0 up? Or
5 at finish.
5 at finish.
Uh-huh.
They're doing quite well.
Good team. Franks has got them playing well, so
Aye.
good fixtures to look forward to.
Mix Ma was going to give me a run down the road.
Mix Ma's a hero. She watches this, she'll love the open goal.
She is the
She loves you.
funniest. She's a legend. A part, I think, for Carlton, wasn't they?
Uh-huh.
The part was absolutely brilliant. But I mean, I got to stage, I'm like, she says, I'll take you up the road, Slaney. But just think that's fucking, the manager's mad. He's going to take me up the road. How,
So we had another £35 neighbour back, didn't he?
No, he got one of the boys to get one of the players gave him off. Liam Brown.
the boys, I felt bad because
I'd rather pay £35 in an Uber than share a fucking motor with Liam Brown.
terrible,
mate.
absolutely terrible. But I actually felt bad because they ended up taking us right down to the house, and he was kept up with the Spurs game, wanting to watch it. I think I've made this wee man miss that. Do you know what I mean?
Wouldn't have worried about it.
But
Did you get Liam Brown for Peterhead? See one of them Browns?
He was one of our summer targets back a couple of years ago.
so I know you don't
Liam
like. I know
Sunburn.
you don't like talking about it, but are you enjoying?
It's good, mate. Really good. Just playing football how I want to play it. Things done properly, mate. Like you say, you see the setup there.
That's incredible.
I actually do feel for teams like Civil because you look over at their bench and they've got like, I think Pence assistant, Gary the manager and a fitness coach and a physio, and you look at our bench, mate, we've got about
Millions
15,
you think,
16
no?
staff, so just makes your job so much easier, mate. And the ambition of the club, they want to do well. Like last year, if you were struggling with injuries, you weren't getting any other players in, whereas the owner he's trying to find your players, he's on the phone to people trying to help you out, so you're just kind of left to do your job, which is coaching the team. And
Good setup.
it's really good, enjoying it.
The
Boys are brilliant as well, the players.
Do you train at the pitch?
Train at the pitch 2
Train at
nights
the
a week,
pitch,
mate.
aye.
Everything's there set up for you. Boys done a wash terrain kit. Everything gets done for you.
That's
It's
nuts, isn't it?
incredible. Gym in the
Part-time
place. Proper club, mate.
It's brilliant. Honestly, I'm just sort of to watch them play.
No, we'll
it's
get up.
outstanding. Honestly,
Definitely get up.
I can't. But it's mad. Maybe it's a mentality in Scotland. But you would think, like in the lower league or maybe League Two, but sort of being a thing that it's going to be sort of brutal. The games, like with the style and all that. Football's unbelievable, mate. To watch.
I genuinely think last year during that Broomhill season, some of the teams tried to play football, for me, the right way, by passing it. I always remember junior football. I know junior football because it's similar. It was just hoof up the park. And some of the junior games I did go and watch last year, that's what I was witnessing. But I think in the lower league level, they definitely try to play the ball a bit better. But good. You're still undefeated, aren't they?
Still undefeated, mate. Huh?
Good. Tough games coming up though. You get your Trent soon.
Trent, let's go on that. So, but
They won. They had a good 3-1 win yesterday.
Against Albion Rovers, great
That's a good
result,
result.
yeah.
Aye.
How used to Bam's not doing the old Great Scottish Run today? It's
been
putting you
very
warming
weird.
up for a half marathon, no?
Aye, there's one of the weird in November one though.
yeah,
isn't
in November, mate.
Aye. That's a good wee warm up for you, but
Have you, I know, but he didn't know how to do it.
No,
you still running the now? You still in the gym?
I'm still doing the run. I feel nervous about it though. Because
What runs he did to warm up for it?
just treadmill, just keep running till I'm knackered.
How long's that? That's about 5 minutes?
5 minutes,
5
6
minutes a
minutes.
day.
I
Get out
get
the pavements, mate.
Think so?
Pounding
Aye.
the pavements, mate.
See, but you'll do. I think you'll do a half marathon in an unbelievable time.
Think?
You will, mate. You fucking do like 10Ks not every morning.
I'm proper going for it, mate. I'm leaving you fucking
Don't be
straight away.
daft. Don't leave a man behind.
No, I'm leaving
I'll
you
be
straight
holding on to
away.
you, dragging
What,
you.
you actually going for a certain
I'm
time,
going for it.
aye?
I'm going to go for it. See what I can
Do you
do.
fancy it, mate?
I'll come.
Because
I'll
it's
do it.
no. It's just about going out and doing it, innit?
I'll do
Why
it.
don't you do the run
No, I'll do
with your
that.
leather skirt on?
Aye. I don't know if I can wear the heels though.
Who do you think would win? Who do you think would win?
I think I would win.
Kev.
Oh!
I think I've got that inner strength. No, when the
Win a mentality?
When the goal
coming
gets
for your
tough.
mentality.
No, when the goal
He's
gets
coming
tough.
for your
I think I can ride through the storm.
I think you'll pace yourself as well.
Aye, and then come with the late finish.
You do the usual when he blows load early.
That's me screaming for a few minutes.
Oh no, how 13 mile is it?
Is
The thing is, mate, because you've not had it for so long, have you even brushed
13.5.
by you, you'll shoot your load.
Oh my
Close
god.
yesterday. East Kilbride came getting in, see the things are dead tight. Somebody
Turnstile, squeeze through a turnstile on that.
Gonna go off, fuck's sake. Right, well, there's a challenge. Will you do it, Kev? We'll see who wins.
I should probably set myself a target. I see if I can lose a bit of weight and get in a half marathon.
No, but we need to know now. Are you willing to do it? Why don't
When
we
is
have
it?
a
When
bet,
is it?
charity bet?
November.
oh, that's maybe a bit too soon for me.
No, but he's not in any shape.
I've not done me. I'm
15 mile.
but it's no like.
I bet you could walk it if you.
If you're
you
struggling,
want
walk it. But
I
I'll not be walking.
I think that's just a waste of a walk. I'll fucking go 13 mile in the golf, we'd take the golf clubs.
Just run me your golf clubs on your back. Right, so have we got this sorted? Is
I'm
it-
100%.
Are you up for it?
I'm 100%.
Right, so
Kev.
Where is this one?
Glasgow, November.
Right, okay. What for it?
I'm doing it.
Shake hands on it.
Right, let's go for it, bro.
Don't do the fun.
Perfect.
Like it.
Who are you going to run for? Glasgow Taxis?
No, whatever charity helps underprivileged kids.
Oh, I love it.
Like it, Kev.
I'll be doing it for the Beatson.
Same. I'm going beats
Really?
as
Oh,
well.
the Beatson because
You'll not be able to do it, mate, will you?
Nah.
Nah.
I would do it for the Beatson.
I love that because of cancer. It can involve somebody in your family at some point. It did with my mum, but I hate the idea of kids not having certain the simple basic things in life. I hate that.
You're spot on.
I hate that.
You're spot on.
It gives me the fear. So anything to try and raise money for that type of thing.
There'll be a lot of the build up. There'll be a lot of back and forward between the twos.
Yeah.
Oh, we should get like our gloves are off, but pants are off.
Aye, just sit naked.
yeah, that could be good.
That
We
would
should
be
film it, have some GoPros on as we're doing it.
We actually should do that. Aye. See, they remember.
No, we'll film you running 100%. We'll get that filmed.
13 mile,
Somebody
man.
following you round.
13 mile, that's
Oh,
not
yeah, you
fair.
could just wear a GoPro.
That's for here to
I'll
come
come
on all,
support
no?
the troops.
That's for here to come on all the now, 13 mile, eh?
What's 13 mile into 10k? Sorry, how many more k would that be?
So I'm sure
That's
10k,
about-
something like, is 10k no something like 6
It's about
mile?
20k that. 13 miles is about 20k.
So it's about 20 mile,
3.1
20k, sorry.
miles,
Ah, it's about
5k.
20k.
20k.
So I can do 5k in half an hour, so a couple of hours.
You do a 10k every week.
Oh, I would
Would you get a 10k in? 40 something?
No, 10k would be about 45 minutes.
So what
Would
you
it?
are you
That's
hoping for?
good, isn't it?
That's nuts,
Huh?
man.
Are you hoping for an? What are you hoping for an hour and a half?
For a 20k? An hour and a
You
half,
say
I'd
I'll
be
be
willing to
10
do it,
minutes
mate.
or 40.
No,
You couldn't
I'll
do
go
an
for
hour
it,
and a
mate.
half, would you?
An hour 40, I'd be disappointed if I was above an hour and 40.
Hell, Slaney. What are we talking, maybe 3
Well,
or 4 days?
why don't we get somebody? This would actually be brilliant.
Somebody out there?
Somebody to compete against you.
A football player?
Aye, somebody. Like we compete at your level.
Charlie
us
did
two
that.
will be.
Who-
Charlie might do it, huh?
Aye, there you go, UV Charlie.
He trained with Kirky Rob Roy during the week.
Did?
Phoned me, he said he felt really unfit.
Did he?
It's mad how quickly it can go, innit?
Aye.
I go straight away.
I think see if you missed even a week's training, but you don't feel completely unfit, but you don't feel you've definitely lost a bit.
100%.
Aye, that'll be good, UV Charlie then.
How was Dingwall?
It was alright, mate. It was decent.
Stay up the night before?
I went up the night before.
Who you
Alex
under?
Lowry obviously came on and produced the assist. He came in the changing room again. Wee shyness says, "Oh, don't worry, I'll dig you out a hole again."
I love
Brilliant,
19-year-old mate.
I love that shit.
19-year-old man.
Brilliant.
That's what I'll
Confidence.
take him to the top, mate. I'm
I
telling
said
you.
that, mate. See self-confidence. That is.
Fucking, there's not enough in Scotland, mate.
It's a great ball into the box, by the way. From how deep that was,
Love it.
it's a great ball. And we fair play to wee Alan Forrest.
I know.
for making
We
that.
Alex had
We
buzzing
need
from
it.
to be fair. 'Cause that's his first goal for a while.
That's why he scored it, because he didn't need to move his neck.
He'd popped up. Who were you rooming with? Nazy, you said that?
Boise.
Gold dust. He popped up. Boise, was it?
Big Boise, aye.
How's he? You said before.
Brilliant. Nah, he's good, Boise.
Bed at what time? Bed?
Half 11? 11, half 11? That's late for you, innit?
I
See,
think
you turned
Then
your nose
I
up
gave
with that.
So funny thinking you and James went to that America trip we were sharing with you. That's the last person he would have wanted
Yeah,
to
you
be.
wanted to go to sleep, but I just kept talking to him all the way through the night.
Because you just question after question in it. It must be so
Yeah, it's been the making
uncomfortable.
of that weekend.
Aye, it probably did, aye.
What about you two boys through the week with your FIFA class?
Oh, brilliant,
Great
man. That
win.
clip was fucking genius.
What one? The one with the
thought they were getting
ultimate pack?
Saka, huh?
Big
that
Beth
was
Mead.
class, mate.
That is crazy.
I'm looking out for her now. Yeah.
Did you go on and play for you? Did you play for you?
No. Do it tomorrow, won't we?
Aye, we'll be on. Well, aye, tomorrow we're on it, aye.
Aye.
I've
Can't
down,
wait for Beth Mead in the right.
I've down the big oldest boy. He's got FIFA and you can game share it. Is that what can you do? Aye, so he's gave it to Harry. So I'm going to get on it tonight.
Big gamer, innit?
Aye.
No.
Big
No,
game?
what I'm hooked on? The PGA Tour, the EA Golf.
Well, that's good,
On a
innit?
computer?
Aye, love it.
Why don't you come in and do the golf one then? Few people challenge people on
On it,
that.
aye,
You'd
see if
call
anybody
Montgomery.
fancy a game of golf.
Do you want to come in Wednesday then and do the golf?
Aye, mate.
Get you in Wednesday,
No,
we'll
just
stream you.
whenever there's free, but
Wednesday, aye.
I used to play each other at the golf.
FIFA,
I'll back
I'm
you,
alright at
golf.
FIFA, but my last FIFA purchase was FIFA 95.
Big twitcher, eh?
Are you not working there with the taxi off?
I'm off now, aye.
We're just doing fuck all, just playing
Just sitting
PGA
here.
golf.
Playing the golf, watching
What's
the
Lynn saying about that? She'll not be happy with
Oh,
that.
mate, it was yesterday, right? I was waiting to hear this. Yesterday, we're playing the game, right? So
Playing
we're
what game?
comfortable at the we can do it. We can do
All
it,
right.
right? Playing, who are we playing?
What, you and her were playing a game? I was thinking, what game could that
My phone beeped, right? So I went to that and I watch, and it's Lynn, and all it says was, like, look, like, exclamation marks, spoiler alert, this is going to be brutal. And I fucking started reading it, and I was like, oh my God, she wrote like 7 paragraphs of everything that's going wrong in their life and I was like, holy fuck.
So he's actually crashed your motor,
I was
mate,
actually scared to speak to him like I'm off a pitch. She went, you went quiet there the last 10 minutes. I went, you fucking text me. I started reading halfway and I stopped reading halfway. I says, because I started shaking.
She's a sicko messaging you that during the game.
Man. I should actually read it.
Because we want to know what the problems in the marriage are. Because people will be having problems in their marriage just now, so...
This is actually like, she'll hate me for this, right?
Read it.
This is fucking...
One of them's no mention things on open goal, is it?
This is what she does, right?
Oh no.
She took a video of me last night when I come in, right? It was a wee bit, obviously, worse for wear.
Who were you at last night? Can we just... Let's see, show the camera. Same sock over the helmet was on the taxi.
She says, you're chewing a pizza and you've not actually got a pizza in your mouth.
Right, come on, read the text.
Hey, this is fucking...
Imagine open goal was one.
No, look at this, like...
Oh my God.
Oh, that's a fear straight away.
Warning, rant incoming. You've been off work all week, and while I appreciate the low-level house tidying up you've done, which I usually do on top of my full-time job, but as soon as you go back to work, you'll stop again. Here is a list of actual shit that you should have done this week instead of sitting on your arse watching films and golf.
Films?
Cut grass.
Just sitting watching a film.
Cut grass.
Who's fogging?
Clean driveway, tidy garden, stuff away for the winter, valet the car, bins washed, move the stuff on the side of Kenny and Donna's house, toy room, floors washed, more than once because they constantly smell of piss.
She's a genius, man.
Windows in the kitchen, windows in the living room. In fact, do all the fucking windows, dust the blinds, hoover under the couches, tax my car. Don't even get me started on your job prospects and lack of motivation. On top of the deep cleaning stuff, you could have organised football strips, shin guards, kits, bags for each child to take up this morning instead of turning up at half asleep and disorganised. You're modelling bad organisation to the boys and showing them short fuses too often. Oh man, and it just kept going on and on and on. That's when I stopped reading.
Hell,
you were coaching.
I was in the middle. I was full on guiding the boys, and that when I went, oh my God, started reading it. And I just went like that. I went, oh fucking hell, and I stopped speaking.
Mate,
to the kids.
you're a brilliant, damn it.
No, I am, but I get what she's saying.
I know, but take Donna and fucking Kevin's rubbish. What the fuck? Why the fuck would I be helping Donna and Kevin?
But no, I like that. My wife's a genius.
Donna and Murray? Who was it? Donna
No,
and...
next door neighbour, I put the football stuff at the side of the house, so she said just to tidy that away.
Right.
But she's a fucking genius. I totally understood. But you've had that moment yourself. Aye.
Fuck, I'm the worst.
Self-reflection.
Aye, self-reflection. So I woke up this morning and fucking forgot to do the distance and come straight to the podcast.
Incredible,
I'm just waiting on the fucking text coming in.
Genius.
Oh, it was good, man.
But
Right,
she's-
on to the football, lads.
Oft.
Oh, I think his time's up.
I tell you
I
what,
think that's him
I think
done.
his time's up.
I think he's a goner. He has to be a goner. I just think he fucking...
He's going to get a text like that for the James Bisgrove,
he's-
isn't he?
He got a text yesterday. On
During the
86th
game, man.
minute.
What is Apple Watch? Spoiler alert.
Oh my God, man. He fucking hell.
He's gone, isn't he?
Fair play to Barry Robson for the way he set up the game plan, i.e. to frustrate Rangers.
Get the crowd
Get the crowd on their backs, and then obviously he said they started passing the balls around about then at that time. But
I get
for
that
me,
though, but Rangers have 3 fucking sitters,
that's what I'm
don't
going to
they?
say.
Right.
They've got 3 unbelievable opportunities to go one up and nip that game plan in the bud. Dessers with the header's got to score. The one that comes down with the volley. How early did he try to take that? He's got his body in the right position. The defenders on this side, just let it come down and then hit it at a good height and make sure you make the keeper.
He's woeful, isn't he, that big
Oh
guy?
mate, they're actually comparing him to
Nigerian
the
Kevin
Nigerian
Kyle.
Kevin Kyle. I tell you fucking what, right? Rangers would be looking at him either now. I'll be honest with you. Fucking, I'm the one that's laughing. Fucking hell.
It's obviously not affected you people saying that, eh?
Oh, not at all. Not at all, because...
Why
fuck
did
me,
that
man.
rub you up the wrong way when you heard that?
No,
It
I
was
didn't.
Monday night, John Clyde won a
was
Chris's
on-
motor, man.
Aye.
Somebody said that.
I nearly texted you to get Clyde One's number so I could phone in and say...
Shooter, mate.
So I was
that would have been
going to phone up
amazing.
and say, how you doing there, Gordon? It's the Nigerian Kevin Kyle here.
That'd have been brilliant.
And but nah, listen.
No, you should have said it's
It's
the
just the
Scottish
Bravo,
Cyril Dessers. It's the Scottish Cyril
It's the
Dessers
Scottish
here.
Cyril Dessers here. That's what I should have said. But guys
that'd
went
be
through a bad
brilliant.
patch, but
He has got lovely eyes though.
And he's gorgeous.
Oh, Dessers, fuck me, man.
Oh, brilliant. 3.5 million for lovely eyes. You take that, wouldn't you?
So, do you think it's... I want to ask you this. Do you think he'll still be the Rangers manager at the weekend? I don't think he will.
You don't think he will?
No.
I think in the history of the way the old firm work, see when the fans turn on you, you don't last very long.
No.
And they turned quite some time ago, and now the boos are getting louder and
Even
louder.
I think that's the emptiest I've seen the stadium with 5 minutes to go. It must have been about...
When was the last time
10,000
that happened
max.
at Ibrox? When was the last time that actually happened at Ibrox? The way they're booing a manager. I've not seen that. Even under Gio, things weren't great, but he didn't get that amount of... No. I just always believe that...
No, you're right.
I just always believe that when Gio was in the job and he turned up, when Gio was on the job under pressure and Beale turned up to a match, I thought that was a lack of respect.
That's true, he did do that.
You don't do that. Football men don't do that. That's basically coming in and saying, oh, he's struggling. Me and Stevie G did well. Why don't you give me the job?
There's mad rumours going about. You see that on Twitter that he was messaging, when he was at QPR, he was messaging Rangers players saying, while Van Bronckhorst was the manager.
No way.
Seen that on Twitter last night. Again, it could be a fucking mad rumour.
Wow.
I think Rangers' issues lie deeper than just Michael Beale, don't they?
Oh, the players are honking, mate.
The recruitment's been the worst. And that's where, because you see like last season, the problem was again, how are we going to get closer to Celtic, but they were taking care of most of the league last year when he came in. But the recruitment in the summer has it's been horrific.
It's the idea of, did they get rid of Ross Wilson, was that right?
Yeah.
Recruitment guy, and he goes and does his own recruitment, and he's always said, wait till I get my own players in, and they're not fucking good enough. And that falls on him.
But that's what I didn't get. Why give an untested manager this much power and get a guy like Van Bronckhorst who'd won leagues? You clearly never got that sort of power.
I said this out, see, just because Ross Wilson wasn't exactly a success, that doesn't mean the role as director of football doesn't work. You still need somebody to help you. Because see, when the time comes when Michael Beale does leave, you've invested this manager to pick his own players. They've no worked. If he did leave, then there's nobody to pick up the scraps. You know what I mean?
In Michael Beale's time as a manager, well, it be at QPR and Rangers, he's never had a war chest like that in terms of the money he's had to go and buy that amount of players. So
that's crazy,
to put that onto a kind of like unproven manager,
why would you not give Van Bronckhorst that same sort of power?
He was successful.
Who's been successful?
I know people. I think you said what Van Bronckhorst signed, was it the left centre half?
Bassey?
No,
Ben Davies.
Ben Davies. I think somebody says, but Van Bronckhorst, that's the only one he signed.
No, that would have been a Ross Wilson.
I know, but
Ben Davies, wouldn't it?
Like Van Bronckhorst, you would have trusted him well in the summer to go and get good players from different parts of the continent rather than the muck.
Well, he got them into the beat PSV and got them into the Champions League, and they had to back him to sort of compete, and they never. So it's weird how Michael Beale has had this amount of power since he's come in.
I know, it's frightening. I just think it's like Andy says, it runs deeper, and it runs deeper in terms of the board making the decisions to allow that to happen.
It does run deeper, but the fact is that he's lost 3 games out of 7.
Yeah.
3 games out of 7 so far this season with Rangers.
I mean,
maybe near good enough, is it?
No.
7 points behind their greatest rivals at this point.
Oh, the league's done, mate.
League's done, aye. I don't believe it's done. There's still a long way to go. No, well,
if Beale stays, it is.
Eh?
So you think that group of players can catch Celtic?
That's the worry, and it's even a new manager coming in. It's that group of players that you're thinking.
Oh, no.
I think it just shows you how quickly football is, because I think for Rangers fans there was so much excitement going into the season, knowing that there was a lot of players out of contract. There was going to be a transfer budget there. Yep. They're going to be signing all these new players. I mean, what would Rangers fans do now to have Morelos, Kent, Arfield, to make all these boys back?
You've got rid of better players. You got rid of better players and brought in worse players. Mm-hmm. Like, you kind tell me yesterday that some of the chances it has that Cholak wouldn't have finished them off.
So do you think he will? Do you think he will be out the door then?
I think he'll be gone, mate. Huh?
I think he'll be gone. I think that's too much noise coming out of Ibrox on a full-time whistle note to make.
Well, who's the sort of candidates that you think will be in?
Kevin Muscat will probably come to the front.
He gets mentioned quite a bit, doesn't he, Muscat?
Quite a lot. I think obviously he played with Rangers, without right in saying that. Yeah. He's done well with the teams he's had in Australia, and he's a fucking nasty fucker. He was one of the horriblest players ever to play against.
He was the one with Neil Warnock. Remember when the cut at Millwall when was it Muscat headbutt somebody?
Oh mate, that was Muscat. That was Muscat. Fucking Muscat.
Jody Morrison, that he's going up there. He just kept going in every Millwall, but that was because fucking Muscat.
Was he horrible to play against?
He was dirty.
Was he?
He was proper dirty, like dangerous dirty. He was a horrible player.
So he's the one everybody sort of.
Well, he was just the one that has come in.
The Bodo Glimt manager gets mentioned
get
for the
fired
job
in
now as
that,
well,
aye.
didn't he? Nuts and
And then there's the other boy at Birmingham, John Eustace.
Birmingham got beaten that yesterday. John Eustace is another one who's not ready for the Rangers job, mate. Fuck.
I just
Can't
think
give these jobs to novices, mate.
Tommy Wright will be linked at some point, won't he?
he's unleading.
Martindale's been mentioned, you said,
Seen
didn't
that a few times, mate. But see, talked about yesterday, like, they're set up for corners, but I watched it and paused it. Cifuentes is marking the Aberdeen number
he? Yeah,
6.
free header, huh?
Dessers doing the front 6. Why is he not marking? Seema and Lundstrom are marking one guy. If you look at the goal back,
it's
mate,
embarrassing,
Seema and
aye.
Lundstrom are marking one guy in the 6-yard box, and Cifuentes is marking number 6.
I know.
It's just a block. It's just one simple block in it, and he's got a
And he's
tap
got a
into
tap
6 yards.
Even
But see the way Aberdeen set up, like Kev says, that's nearly every team's going to do that. Ibrox, isn't they? Going to sit in for State,
It's not as if it's anything new.
force them out wide, let them
Yep.
cross the ball. Again, watching the game yesterday, all Rangers' chances come for crosses. Every chance.
Barisic, Tivit and Tavernier.
There's not really much in terms of
No.
sort of cutting a team open. And I get that when teams are deep, it makes it a bit more difficult. But teams are just giving up the wider areas and saying, put the ball in the box and we'll deal with it. And obviously Rangers get a few chances for it, but if they don't score for it, then they're back to against the wall for the rest of the game.
See that third goal, I know, looking at the Aberdeen player long ball,
Barisic gets
just
fucking
lying on the
bullied,
ground.
mate.
And it's not even like,
bitch.
it's not even like
even
the
funny.
rest, he's just actually just bent that and he's lying on the ground like that.
I know.
Oh my God.
And then I think Tavernier needs to be braver, mate.
Barisic,
ball
I don't
falls
know how
down,
many times on, I don't like, just sort of, but I don't know how many times we're going to see his name for certain stuff like this.
Who Barisic at eyes, but I think
so weak.
from what I see, he just looks mentally weak.
Yeah.
Every time there's a big game, he hobbles off a park. The week before,
Kev, do you know
I just think he's weak.
if Rangers come calling, it's very hard for any manager to turn down, right? But see if you're looking at, you're 7 points behind the league, you're looking at that group of players, will that turn managers off, take the job right now? Or do you think Rangers are still too big to knock back?
Rangers is still it's because it's like probably the same scenario when Gerrard came in. He would look at that and say, right, okay, Celtic's just won the league. It's a tough gig coming in here, but obviously he'd done it, got hero status, rightly so. So somebody will look at it in that aspect and think, well, somebody's going to have to come in and turn the fortunes around, because it can be done. I understood it with Celtic.
I'd be wary of taking that job, mate, with a group of players.
Oh, I definitely
It's a lot of them,
agree.
what, 2-3 year deals?
Yep.
It's not as easy as it sounds to get them out, mate.
You're talking about Dess as well, he's 29. You know what I mean? He
No
spent
resale value
$3.5
there at
million
all.
on a 29-year-old, so if he doesn't work, you're not getting your money back, are you?
Nah, no way.
They just don't look like Rangers players for me. I don't know what it is.
No, they've got the mentality for
No,
it.
they don't get the mentality to play for a club of that size.
I think the managers are right.
No.
I think that transfers to the players, mate. I think the manager's got the mentality to be a Rangers manager. After the Motherwell game, he says, we've got away with one there. And then 3 days later, he says, well, where's this narrative that Motherwell were better than us at the weekend? You fucking said that after the game.
Aye, true.
Even yesterday, he's saying, I don't know why we're getting booed off. I have to, getting beat 1-0. He's not getting it. That
Said
happens.
it's harsh to get booed at half time.
That's a massive part of these Celtic and Rangers of what you say.
Aye.
People didn't forget it, mate.
I
Every
always
word gets
believe-
scrutinised. You need to get your fucking, what you say spot on.
I always believe he says too much. I sometimes feel he talks too much in the media. I think there's times when he can just cut himself off, and that's enough. Sometimes I think he gives too much rope.
Contradicts himself a lot by that.
He gives
doing that.
He gives too much rope, and like now it's coming back to bite him because he does say too much. But for me, Rangers fans would probably quite happily see him at the door.
I
this
wonder
week.
if a man, see if the other managers are sort of put off coming in with the points difference in the squad of players, would they keep him in the job because there's maybe nobody going to be there to come in?
So you saying, is there any argument for Beale to stay?
Aye.
It's hard
Just for the fact that there's nobody there going to come in.
It's hard for me because you've been there, like, if you've worked with somebody and I like Mick and I've worked with him, I've said how good I think he is as a coach. You don't just become a bad coach overnight, but I've said it so many times on the podcast this year that ultimately it's going to boil down to how he recruited in the summer. And right now, you can generally only say, in my opinion, that Buckland's been a success so far. 9 summer signings. So
I always believe there's a massive difference between a coach, a good coach, and a manager.
Oh, mate, I found it last year. It's see, going from coaching to managing, mate. It's fucking
How
massive.
you are with your players as a manager.
Everything about you, mate.
Aye,
How you,
for me,
every time you
it's-
speak in the press, every time you speak to somebody as an individual, every time you speak to a group, it's scrutinised, mate, all the time.
Always relate it to like the boy that was at Hearts, Cathro. No doubt he's a good coach because he's been a number 2 at a lot of big clubs and stuff and done reasonably well, I think. But when he became the manager, I just felt like that's too big a job for him.
Yeah.
And to me, that's what's happening at Rangers. And I think coaches, there's some very, very good coaches out there with the tactical knowledge and how to break down teams and do their training drill. But actually having a manager to sit down on a Saturday and say, this is what we need, speaking to individuals and going about it in a different manner, that's huge. Because I always believe that the best managers I work with were the ones that got the best out of me. We had good coaches in the background and I loved the training.
100%.
But on a Saturday when Mick McCarthy or Jim Jeffries or Peter Reid said something to me, I was like fucking glued into everything they said. Whereas other Rangers players feeling that with Beale.
Mick, who I work with, mate, says that managing's 10% of managing's coaching, mate.
Aye.
90% is everything else. It's much more important.
Yeah. And that's not just in football, that's in every walk of life.
Yeah.
Management, a lot of organisations struggle because of management, and it's just the way it is, but I don't know, Rangers have got a decision to make.
See, when you worked on Mandy, did you think, like, this guy, he's destined to be a manager?
Aye, did I. I think just because the sort of pathway he's had as a coach as well, started in the academy, was working with kids and just built his way up, goes to Brazil, works in the backroom staff, then follows Gerrard, and like, there was always this myth that he did everything. Steven Gerrard was a disciplinarian. He was the one that sort of demanded the respect. He walked in a dressing room, you hung on his word. Any sort of in changing room dealings, he's the one that's dealing with it. But Michael Beale had a big part, a big say in what was happening, took all the training and that. So you always felt like he's going to be a manager one day. I
get that with the training, but I'm talking about his personality. Did you look and say he will be a manager one day, personality-wise?
Aye, probably still did. I like, it's hard because he's not the one that's sort of dealing with the issues, so you don't really know until he's obviously going in and doing it. But in terms of his personality, he was still demanding in terms of on-field training stuff. Somebody wasn't doing a drill properly or a session properly, he would call them out. Do you know what I mean? But like you said, there is more to that. It's, you know, when people are late, when people are posting something daft on social media, if they've said something to the press, there's so many things that come with it, and you don't really know until you're in there, do you?
Spot on. Massive result for Aberdeen.
Credible.
They obviously, they didn't have the best of starts to the season, but you can see now it's been a good week for Aberdeen, good result last week, obviously were unlucky the week before in the Europa League against Eintracht Frankfurt.
That kind of got them going, seems it.
But but Aberdeen's got some good players. That's not,
that's
what I mean, they've got a good squad of players, and I like the goalie, is it Kellerus?
Yeah, he's very good.
I like him.
Yeah.
And once I think you've got a dominant goalkeeper, it kind of feeds through. But again, with Duke, Miovski, I think he's the better of the two, but they're scoring goals from everywhere, Aberdeen. I mean, look at that was it the second goal? They must have had about 7 or 8 shots before it actually went in. Rangers blocking it out to the next guy. But Johnny Hayes still coming on playing, you know what I mean?
He still looks good, doesn't he?
They looked like a team that everyone knew was expected of them, didn't they? They all knew their game plan, they all knew their roles within it, and then if they stick to it, you're still your best chance, and that's what they looked like yesterday. I don't think they were like
free-flowing football,
unbelievable football. They stifled Rangers, they sort of stayed in the game and knew they would get opportunities, and they done it to perfection.
Yeah, wee boy Montgomery, good player, left back.
Aye.
Hardy wee bastard, didn't he?
I'm sorry to get back to it, but I wonder if they're going to get him out before this European game. Beale.
I think they will, mate.
There's a lot of noise going on, and they've made a great start of that.
I said that when Lenny was coming to the end of his time at Celtic. See, when it's that sort of atmosphere in there, it's impossible to do well, mate. It's so difficult to do well.
Because they have made they get a great win v Betis. Right. It's a great chance to go through this group. But you don't want all that noise going on.
If you've got to look at it in a longer term thing, financially with the output they've put, with the players and the contracts are on, you probably need to have a good European run to try and bring in more money, because if you are going to make big decisions and move players on, it's not cheap.
No.
So they're going to have to look at that decision and say, right, do we get him out and gamble on a new manager getting us a good run in Europe because the league looks done? Because they need to bring in money, and if you don't make that decision, you're going to have Rangers fans protesting, because they're quick to protest. They're going to be up that fucking Ibrox out the front door screaming and shouting. That's what they do. But for me, I think I don't like to see any manager get the sack, but Rangers fans will only get worse.
Don't know what you say. Sorry, no, you go, mate.
You said as well, like when it gets to a situation like that, it's hard to turn it round. Like after the PSV Celtic week, they then go 3 wins, 3 clean sheets. But the narrative was never really changing, was it? You can still see that Rangers fans were coming away for the games, like still not really enjoying what they watched.
They booed the Motherwell game they won. After the game they won 1-0, they booed it.
Yeah.
Time to go, because they're in Cyprus on Thursday, aren't they? Limassol, is it?
Who they got next week before the break?
One thing you shouldn't have done, mate, is send that wee assistant out for a press conference again.
Oh my God.
How did that go? I've not seen that. Was it?
Oh my God.
A tough one.
He's like the fucking gardener, man. Somebody just picked him off the street. Oh, there's the gardener. Come in here, a few words, wee man.
The Nigerian gardener.
The Nigerian gardener.
Mate, honestly, whose idea was that?
I don't know why he put him out there, mate. The last thing that guy wants to see if the manager went, you're under on a form that you're in. The manager goes, "Go and you do the press day." Like, fuck off.
Fuck off, stupid.
Fuck off.
Aye, right, yeah.
Dundee next week, is it Dundee? St Mirren.
St Mirren away.
I'll be away.
St Mirren away next week.
Oh my God.
St Mirren are second.
I've got a Barcelona away and St Mirren away just now. Oh dear.
Oh well.
We'll see what happens. So Cyprus, you said that Thursday. What else on, Paul? Frankfurt.
Aberdeen. I mean, a brilliant performance. I mean, talk about Frankfurt who won Europa League 2 years ago. They competed great there. But now, when you're at home via Helsinki, am I right in saying Helsinki?
Yes.
It's a must win.
You know a lot about this league, so give us a wee breakdown of what Helsinki do on the board.
You know,
The European for
Well, Aberdeen are on red, Helsinki and blue shows exactly what Helsinki do.
I am not really with the conference. Touch me up on the Europa League or the Champions League. With the conference, I'll know sort of dab into. But I fancy Aberdeen. A day, as you say, they've got a right good squad there. So I do see. I think that they do need to take. They need to try get their wins for their home games. That's where they're going to get the points. So this is almost, you could say, a must win.
It is a must win, definitely.
There you go.
And see, in terms of the actual European performances, because I know they went out against Häcken, but I thought they were good away, and I thought at home.
They were. At home they were
could have
good.
won the home game, no bother with the chances there, and they go to Frankfurt.
I know.
Obviously putting a very good performance. So I wouldn't. You've got to fancy them at home to Helsinki, no?
See, Aberdeen, right, are they better? I sometimes think maybe at home they feel like they've got to change how they play and maybe dominate the ball a bit. Are they better just sitting off teams and hitting them on the break? That's where they seem to get their better results, isn't it?
Duke's not played when they've done that. He seems like, you think if you're playing a counter-attacking football, he's the first name in the team sheet, isn't he?
Yeah.
But it doesn't start against Rangers, it doesn't start against Frankfurt.
Did you ever get see in a European trip? Did you ever get allowed?
What's that you're drinking, wee man?
Be wild thing, innit? Wild sing. Remember Snoddy said that? Wild sing. Just get you Mr. Sings.
So he did.
Just get you sat and tell me to sing. Turn into wild sing to get sales. So, no, listen, did you ever allow seeing a European trip or away? Did you ever allow a wee beer after the game or get tanked up coming home?
Never.
Tanked up. Who do you used to let us have a beer? At Portsmouth, mate, we would get a drink on the way back.
Did you?
Scudded 5 now, he's saying stop for a drink.
I've said before, we used to drink before Scotland games.
Yeah, Gaz O'Connor said that.
Bertie Volks used to have us doing the night before, a wee bit of, called it special cake and a couple of beers.
Special cake?
Special cake.
What was it?
Fuck no, it's just a sponge.
Is that no?
Definitely a hash brownie or something.
And then a few
your
beers
box.
and just sat there and had a few beers, like everybody to feel relaxed about it. Some of us took it too far.
What about you, wee man, in your European adventures?
Aye.
Well, we obviously youngest with the Motherwell, obviously we know that. When we came home from, where was that? Romania. We drove.
Drove?
No.
You what, sorry mate?
You
No,
drove?
no. We got a flight back to London.
You drove?
Can't get a direct flight for the main to Glasgow. Alright, so we got a direct flight to London and we got the coach for London home and we all got leathers right up.
You got a fucking coach for London?
Coach, about 8 hours and boys
Oh
were...
fuck it.
Surely no.
Swear to God, Europa League.
I need to say this right, and I love him a bit, but Pep Guardiola getting the fucking real world, man. See him moaning Man City had to get a bus to Newcastle.
I mean, that's
Sorry, it's
fucking
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, mate. Come on, fuck,
He's
man.
doing my head in.
People that can't heat their house and you're complaining about getting a bus.
What,
To
the
Newcastle.
most astonishing thing about that was the size of Man City, they couldn't fucking get a plane.
There was no direct flight to Newcastle or something from
Why don't they just go
Manchester.
and get a charter plane?
But just fucking get a bus.
I know, but
Okay,
Oh, fuck.
I need a plane.
How can you not get on a bus?
That's embarrassing.
I used to hate flying for like, so when we played like the teams
Takes
in
about 3
Birmingham.
years by the time you need to check in and get on the plane and...
Get some laughing a bus, I know, I think.
Sunderland to
Bang,
Birmingham, that
take
was
Man
it, they were
City and
shortest
laugh on
flight.
the bus.
They're all headphones
Trying to
on,
take
aren't
shakes with the door opening that on the bus.
Nah,
Anyway,
they're not enough.
sorry, so he's got a liner on the bus back. Who was the manager in?
Gannon.
Tim Gannon.
Aye, we
What were you drinking, me man?
straight forward.
Did you never get allowed? Surely at Sunderland you've got a few beers.
Aye, after
on the bus
like,
back?
on the away games, aye. On the away games, you'd always get a few beers, definitely. But our boss was fucking class, man. We had the big
Lovely days to come
kitchen at the back.
So did
we
Celtic,
had our
mate.
chef would come down. It was big Indian boy. When you're talking there about Saturday, it was a big Indian boy, and he would make like a proper traditional British dinner, like a spaghetti bolognese or something.
British
like
dinner,
that.
spaghetti bolognese?
Why did that?
This is going to be genius.
Why did I say that?
An Indian
Why did that?
making a traditional British dinner.
Oh, what I meant was, I meant to say a roast dinner. I meant to say a roast dinner. I meant to say a roast dinner. And then he would make one of his. He would make one of his.
It's that.
You should catch a taxi every week.
Fucking hell, man. Why did I say that?
That's a genius.
Can I get caught out? So he'd make it was a traditional like roast dinner it was, and then he would make one of his own Indian dishes. And they were fucking dynamite.
Beautiful.
But your arse was in fire all the way up the road. Fucking 7 hours, man.
Spag bol does that, you know it?
7 hours up the road with a spag ball hanging at your
That's
arsehole.
incredible, man.
Fucking hell.
They buses at Celtic. Oh, we were probably bigger when I was there than you were there, but see when it was all the big hitters make the bus. Oh my god, man.
You know, how we think but you know when I went up with the first team, I remember Lenny was like 2 coffees.
You used to stand in the middle of the bus and make the teas and coffees.
Oh mate, and the bus is fucking moving. That was and bring them down all that shite. Oh,
See, that's not hanging anywhere either.
No.
Is it not? If you were a young boy and you travelled in away days in a coach, you were making coffees the full
way.
What about the way but the
journey,
bus is moving and that and you're fucking
But no, mate, chefs go on buses now.
I know.
Teams take their own chefs on the
Have
bus.
you
and
the
actually-
chef Celtic?
Chefs have got their own like oven and
On the bus?
So
so
I
they
used to tell
do
the chef to
coffees
sit
now.
down and the young boys would need to do it. Tell the chef to sit down and we would need to do the teas and coffees.
I quite like it. It's
Aye, it
good
was
for
good,
young,
mate.
it's good for younger players, aye. But it was horrible because I remember going in the front and all that coffee was stinking.
Sutton used to sit right at the front of the bus and comment on everyone that walked on. So if you walked, be like, how the fuck is he in the squad? We're fucked.
Yeah, imagine
How the
hearing
fuck have you made the squad after
Remember
your
the one I sat in
performance?
my story for you to see?
He's going
That
on
was
there.
fucking horrible.
That was hang, mate. See when you walked on the bus, where to sit?
Because you had the rain seats.
But don't sit there. You need to stand up again. So don't sit there.
Oh mate.
Horrendous, mate. Sweating.
I know.
So I'm like, I think you'll get on it then. You but I go, well, you fuck. Of course you won't get on.
I do like the idea. I know everything.
Oh, it was amazing, mate.
The way that everything's gone now, but I love the idea that people getting a drink on the way home, and especially if you've not got a game in 2 days. See if you've got the week off or you're going to get into training, I think they should get a wee beer on the bus.
We used to fly quite a lot, and then some players would actually go in the bus because they were scared of flying. So they would go with the bus, and then, like you say with the young team, see that being the fucking T-boy?
Brilliant.
And then like you come on and you were like the 18th man or something, and you had to fucking dish out everybody's dinner, then tidy everyone up. And then by the time you get sat down, you're like, oh, that's great, everybody goes great. And then, oh, can I get a tea, Kev? And like, fuck off, will you? It's just constant.
But mate, we'd go to away games, be in the stand, and if Celtic won, you'd get 600 quid. So see on the bus on the way back, mate, I had to fucking pull people's trousers down if they wanted us to, mate. So happy I'd had 600 quid.
Sunderland, Peter used to take one of the youth team boys that were doing well, and you would go and help the kit man with the skips and everything, and then you would get a wee envelope at the end of the bus journey, maybe 500 quid cash in it or something. Sometimes it was more. And you were like, fucking hell, man, I'm on 90 quid a week here and I've just been handed 500 quid cash.
Incredible.
See, Middlesbrough, I remember there used to be a card table. And I can't remember who the fourth was, but it was always Jonathan Woodgate, Grant Ledbetter, Dean Whitehead. They'd play cards with somebody else. And one day this guy didn't travel. One day this guy didn't travel and like, do you want to play cards? I was like, aye. So I sat down and was playing cards. Like, right, crash, 21 points you need to get to.
Aye.
So if you lose, it's £10 a point.
That's
if you're
right,
under
aye.
halfway, it's 20 quid a point. So I was like 10, 20, like no working out in my head. I was like, that'll be sound. Finish on 8 points, you're like 180 quid, game of crash. And I'm like, oh my God, it's a 4-hour journey. Sweating every hand. No. He's aces or something. He just honestly.
Because that doesn't sound a lot when you say 10, 20.
I know, mate. So I'm like, I'll play that name, boy.
But 4 hours.
Oh my God, first hand I'm 160 down and I was like, get 3 hours 45 minutes ago. Sweating the full journey,
That's
man.
brutal, mate.
You know, when you're
I'll
in
not name the player, right? I've been on a bus with a player, Scottish player, on the bus for somewhere to play somewhere else in Scotland. He'd lost £4,000 at the bookies, went out and scored a hat-trick that night
$4,000.
on his phone.
Wow, man.
Right, Celtic. What a game at Fir Park.
brilliant.
We were obviously up at East Kilbride.
Couldn't see it anyway.
Oh, was it on the telly now?
No, it's not on any telly.
Oh, that's Sky thing for a week.
Aye.
No Scottish football for the full week.
What was that about?
Embarrassing. Fuck no, it's Faddy, innit? Faddy's fault. He was doing the commentary for Faddy, wasn't he?
But a game like that, I would love to have been on 45 minutes before. You've got Faddy in there, you're doing analysis on the game, you're getting it going, because Miller have been brilliant.
I know.
It's a
great game, man.
A big game at Fir Park, and then the way the game unfolds, imagine the sort of the end of that
mate.
and the
atmosphere was
going
class.
back into the studio and stuff. That's where we've got to build your game up. It is. A game like that is brilliant. We've got to really build your game up.
We went out for the warm-up at, I think it was 2:15. and then you're looking and it was like, oh, Celtic scored last minute 1-0. Next thing you know, you're out warming up. 5 minutes later, Tannoy, Motherwell 1, Celtic 2. I was like, what the hell's happened that last 5 minutes? And then watching the game back, mental ending, wasn't it? But how many times have we spoke about this from Motherwell's point of view? In the games, you're chasing, you've got them penned in, you score the equaliser, and
you're so buzzing.
No instruction, but you're automatic. You just go, whoop.
Try and get the ball back.
Mate, Celtic take kick-off.
Just play through
11 Motherwell players run to the edge of the box. And it must be one of the things where Kettlewell's watching it this morning. He's like, what are we doing? We're like, we've just invited them with 40 seconds on the clock right into your box.
I know.
Whereas see if you go up, like, you stay a sort of mid-block, whatever it may be, like, they need to do something, they need to create it, make it a 10 pass.
Play through you or hit a big fucking long diagonal that you would like to think you could deal with.
But you just gave them the chance to just go right to the edge of the box in the last kick of the game.
Instead you're letting Greg Taylor cross it in from 30 yards out, and fair play to Matt O'Reilly for coming in on like at the back post.
But see in the last sort of 10 minutes, I think, for this area right here.
Right?
No, I'm not getting on it, sorry, I'm just coming in a wee bit. Just for this area here. Now, I don't mind if you play a low block.
Is this Taylor's area, sorry, mate?
Aye, or the winger.
So is this Celtic attacking this goal, sorry?
Aye, it's blue, but it shouldn't be blue. We'll change that for
blue?
No, we'll change that for next week. I'm not accepting that. But from this area in here, where there's a winger, I don't mind if you play a low block, mid block, whatever you play. You cannot allow Celtic to have 3 crosses in here. Forrest has a header.
Palmer's goal as well.
Palmer's goes across, and then Taylor sets up for this area. Now, have you seen the one with Forrest right before that was the alarm bells ringing? You can't, regardless, you still need to put pressure on the ball. And if you look at the 3 crosses, that's what's coming. Now, if I'm sure Kettlewell, regardless, as I said, you can play a low block, mid block, you can play high press, whatever it is. Where any time the ball's in this area, you've got to be aggressive. Doesn't matter if you sit after the game. Do you know what I mean? Sit after the game, but it comes to in the areas, you cannot allow 3 crosses in the box. I always
find it mad as well when O'Reilly runs in the box unmarked. Like, surely somebody just attach yourself to somebody, didn't you? That fucking 30 seconds to go.
It's mad.
What I will say as well, Motherwell's goal's brilliant.
Brilliant.
Any other player just hits it or puts it back in the box, touch, plays Casey, plays him back, steps by somebody, great finish.
If there's ever an example to show kids about behind a picture before it happens, was that when that ball got headed clear, he already knew what he was doing. 1-2.
I actually felt for Motherwell at the end of it, because they put so much into the last, was it 3 games have played really well and no one?
They've got a point. They've got such a good blend as well, like being hard to beat, playing when it's on, attack, but being an attacking team, being a high press team. Like they can sort of adapt their style of play depending on who they're playing or what the situation is.
The thing is with the time that Taylor had to put that ball in the box along with a couple of other crosses, but yet in other parts of the game they pressed Celtic. I think it was a time out on the right side where Maida got the ball and the 3 of them went and got the ball, and I thought...
It was never a foul either.
No, it was never a foul, but they just pressed constantly all over the park, whereas in that moment at the end, they've just fucking switched off. And that's what happens.
See, I couldn't play great either, did they?
No.
But winning games.
No. But that's the difference. You look at the turnaround yesterday. From 90th minute, you're potentially drawn. Rangers are looking at that thinking, fucking
chance to go,
beat Aberdeen at home today, it's down to a point, whether it's 2 points, and then bang, Celtic get a last minute winner, Rangers lose, and 7 points. We're talking about a guy getting a job.
I've given Maida a lot of credit, but he's got to improve in the final.
It is the one that he gets played in. Taylor does brilliantly as well, just holds it.
The quality's got to improve, and then you talk about coming up into the Champions League, you're not going to get a lot of the moments, and you've got to have the quality there, and they can't keep on ruining that.
You're right.
Did I see Keogh get as much chances this year as he did last year? Did he have a chance? I only seen the highlights.
Criticism yesterday, he said he was non-existent in the game at times.
Did you see his touch?
Is that because of the way they play?
Maybe, aye.
In the first half.
Did you see his touch with the back heel?
God. That was the best touch I've ever seen.
Mate, that was incredible.
No, Boniface St Johnson's touch is unreal, mate.
What one was
Don't know
that?
if you've seen it. Ball comes up to him,
Aye.
touches it round the corner.
No, but this one.
Was that the one that was passed in and he set the boy in?
He set his striker and brilliant
that was a great
touch. But what was Kyogo's touch?
Oh, mate, the ball got played in and it was like behind him and he managed to fucking back heel it in front of him.
Traditional Japanese touch.
Oh, mate, it was traditional. Traditional fish supper.
That was incredible.
I can't believe I said that. My head's wasted today.
What about the scenes at the end, man? Seen your dad on the pitch with the camel gear on? Going up to people saying, do you watch podcasts? My boy's on a podcast. He's brilliant.
Motherwell fans must be...
Oh, mate, that's so worst, isn't it?
Oh, man.
How much would you feel if you'd ran on the pitch for equaliser and scored?
Oh my God. That was
fucking
brilliant,
hell, man. But that, like you say there, like Motherwell, 3 defeats they've had, but they've played well in all the games.
I think Scott Bain made a lot of good saves, I know.
The fans will be buzzing with how they performed so far.
Yeah.
But how you say, Bain did have 2 very good saves.
Good goal, mate. Scott Bain's a good
He's a
goalie.
good
Honestly,
goalie.
seriously,
He
Dundee
is.
was incredible for us.
It's weird, isn't it? Celtic just no.
Think he might get a wee chance?
No, I don't think so. I think he's made too, because even V Livingston he made that, and I don't want to bash him, but
Aye.
he made that area V Livingston as well. And when he's had his chance, he's not really done it, has he?
See, Wes has obviously been in the Premier League with Sheffield United. And I was at Dundee, Swindon with Wes, Dundee with Benny. I couldn't separate them, mate.
No.
Both of them are really, really good. I thought Benny was going to be a top goalie.
See, I heard you saying it. Celtic haven't hit their best yet, right? But I think, see, any time Celtic need a goal, you fancy them to go and score the goal, don't you?
So many guys that can get you goals.
Fancy them
aren't
to go and create the chance to go and score the goal. Whereas Rangers, I just don't think you don't have that confidence that they're going to get a goal when they need it.
Aye.
Who would you look at Rangers now that can get you a goal?
Seamus top scorer with 4.
And there's Ruth injured again.
Roof's
Gonna
injured. He's
spend
one that
time with
you'd expect to get a goal for it, but he's injured.
How was Palmer when he came on? You must have watched a good bit of the game.
Just based on the highlights, Andy, I say, because you can't get to see, but he did look better.
It's a great ball, mate. I don't know if it's a cross or a shot, but it's a great ball.
It's so hard to defend against it. Should the defender...
Tough, mate.
It's so hard, isn't it? It's that the pace it's coming in it, but I just don't know if the defender should just go and... I don't know.
But see, does somebody made a run beyond him and he's kind of went with him?
there.
What's this for his goal, Palmer's goal?
Palmer's goal.
I think it looked like when he crossed it, it got a deflection.
No, it's
No,
straight
didn't
in.
touch it, no.
Straight in.
It looked like it spun.
It's
that's-
got all sorts of fucking
that's
whiz
aye.
on it.
Brilliant ball. But look, I wonder, it'll be interesting to see the team he'll play against Lazio.
Well, what would you go? How did your wee mate do when he came on, Jamesy?
How did Lazio get on at the weekend?
Get beat
Did they?
with Milan. Looking at their team, they've been a right mixed bag this season. A right mixed bag, and watching their body language stinks.
Right.
Their body language absolutely stinks. When players maybe don't pass the ball, maybe they make the wrong decision. Everybody's sort of feeling sorry for herself, and I think Sarri is under a bit of pressure.
Maybe they
Sarri
didn't
ball.
get their traditional Sunday roast. That's always...
That's going to be a fucking running joke, isn't it?
Oh, that's incredible.
That can't go.
That's my.
Can he go?
That's genius.
That can't go. That can't be the main clip.
That was absolutely
Fucking
genius.
hell, man.
I wish I'd said it.
So they must win for me, for Celtic.
No, you're absolutely spot on, and it is a game you can any game you can win, but this is a game realistically Celtic can win. They're no great. Now there is one, they play a 4-3-3. I'm not going to go into the basics of playing it because I don't know, my Wi-Fi wasn't working, I couldn't get footage. So they play a 4-3-3. The guy that I would advise every sort of young player to watch, or even every fan, number 10 for Lazio, Luis Alberto. He is out of this world.
Is he, mate?
Oh, mate.
What's he good at?
Technically incredible. His assist, his eye for a pass, his range of passing, he's a dead ball specialist for corners. And I fancy Celtic need to be really careful. See what top of that Palma ball there? Whip it, it's almost like a shot. He does that for corners. He'll whip it almost as if he's trying to squat
Top
people
of
to
the
run in.
goalkeeper.
But we'll just watch him through the game. He is unbelievable, and Celtic must, if they're going to keep Lazio out, they must keep an eye on this guy because he's that good. He's that good a player.
Is he
Luis
young?
Alberto.
Is he
Guaranteed
young?
there'll be other podcasts or TV shows that will go into that.
The
sort
number,
of
so number 10 for
detail.
Lazio, what wait to see him, technically absolutely
Is he a
incredible.
young guy, Slaney?
No, he's actually around about, I think he's in his 20.
Spanish boy, isn't he?
28, but he was at Liverpool. And I can't remember when he was at Liverpool.
What's his name? Luis Alberto.
Aye. Do you remember him?
Roy Evans' time, was it?
Just after him. Just after Roy. So they've got, remember the boy, the right winger, Felipe Anderson, that played with West Ham?
Yes.
He plays out wide.
He's a good player, though.
Aye, he is good. Now, this boy here, the left winger, Zagnini. He's outstanding.
Is he, mate? Right?
He is outstanding.
Every
So
player's
much
been
some team,
outstanding.
isn't
How are they getting beat every week?
No, you're not really selling as a dud team here. They're all brilliant.
Listen,
So where's the
Where's this
weakness?
mixed bag
see the
coming
rest of
from?
them? All shite. they mean, Celtic here can beat them.
What would your Celtic team be?
Think Phillips comes in.
I think he will come in, Phillips. I think he
For
will.
who Lagerbielke?
Aye, I think he will. He brought Phillips on yesterday,
Yep.
didn't he? I think he will start. Just,
Why did he bring a centre back on? What was
I don't know if maybe Lagerbielke was struggling. I don't know if there was a.
oh right, so
So he will be because he gets sent off in Europe, Lagerbielke, didn't he? So
You should know that.
You should know that, mate.
Aye.
But
Fucking hell.
you've been genius so far. So Lagerbielke is suspended. That's why he brought
Phillips
that.
will play. Phillips will play. Then you go your normal sort of Taylor left back, Johnson right back. Who will be free in the middle?
O'Reilly and McGregor.
McGregor.
See, I wanted to ask you,
But
see
front three
Saturday,
is the mere like.
how did they play? Did McGregor sit again, or was it two Hatate, McGregor, O'Reilly?
It's very
ahead?
tough to see because there was only highlights. There was no.
Yeah.
That's so tough, man.
There was
What
no,
about your
like-
Celtic TV subscription?
Aye, I
He's
had
a big
that,
man
but I
for
was busy. I couldn't get on it.
Taking
Saturday.
Don and Murray's
Rubbish
rubbish
it.
shit.
See the front three, Kyogo obviously starts.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll start.
Maida.
And
I think you go Yang.
Young, was he not supposed to be might be bad Saturday, wasn't he, Young? Seen a few tweets.
The only problem is with Palma, if you bring him on, he looks if he's only like final, they played him for the left and Maida to right.
See, I'm of the opinion you could put me down the right.
Because of the way-
Just because you're going to get the same
gonna
fame on the
get
right
the
as what you're
same.
getting fame on the left, mate. He's going to press the life out of people and he'll put fucking crosses in the box.
Mm-hmm.
I would be more inclined to play Palma on his favoured side.
I think
I used
Celtic
to do
need,
my nothing when they'd put Jota, you'd change Jota
Aye,
to the right and
Jota.
keep me down
Aye.
the left.
do you think they need to get at Lazio for the playoff?
Oh, 100%. Mate.
Oh, 100%.
Aye.
You gonna go?
100%. I need to get tickets.
Put a wee play it.
If anybody, we're looking for 4.
I definitely want to come, mate. I definitely want to come.
I would love 4 tickets for the game.
Another bit of good news for Celtic, Hatate and O'Reilly signed new deals. Must be on a
Very good.
liquid now.
Tell you who else signed a
is
new
he?
deal. Fucking Ralston.
Tony Ralston,
I'll
mate.
Tony.
Living
Tony
the dream,
Ralston,
innit?
man.
He's got my
fucking-
dream life,
He's
mate.
into new
Just
5 figures a week.
Couple of 10 grand there.
Yeah,
Couple
on
of
the
games
way
there,
out the
come
door.
back out,
A few bonuses, I know, innit?
few bonuses.
On the way out the door, then he
And
gets kept on, then he's got a new deal, then he's got another fucking new deal. Fair play to you, Tony, not a problem.
You don't want to be playing every week, mate. You want to be dipped in it. Getting a fortune, mate.
O'Reilly's been Celtic's best player this season.
Aye,
He's
he's
been
really
good.
on his
He's
game.
been
I was
good.
told,
See
oh,
what the
Jesus
manager
Christ.
speaking to you in the canteen does, mate. It's incredible, isn't it?
Fucking
Aye, that annoyed me, I know, when he said that.
I know,
but
he was right.
It's working for him, aye. I think it looks, I mean, Hatate as well, I think it's going to actually settle Hatate down. I think he's been a wee bit, whether he's, I don't know, in the summer maybe he's been a wee bit, should I go, will I stay? I think this will now him be, you'll start to see the best of him now, but that's
See,
nonsense
for
as well.
banter, Celtic should announce that McCarthy signed a new deal for
Oh,
a couple of years, innit?
Ah, very good
He
one.
signed a new
Aye,
deal.
so he
For
was-
a
Cut of your
couple
left
of
end.
years.
He's probably got 3
He's
years
got
left.
a couple of years.
It was a 4-year contract, wasn't it, he signed?
Aye.
That's a dream.
Aye, he's got
Oh
2
my
years
Forget Tony
left,
Ralston,
mate.
McCarthy's living the dream,
But
mate.
is he not even like think about getting known?
Nah, fuck that, mate.
What is the 34th? 34th?
I'm 35, James, you'll be 33, huh?
Does he even train?
Cutlet, I think you said a cutlet training session.
Do you know who's at Lazio? Guendouzi.
Guendouzi? Never for me. He's one that fucking flings his arms up in the air.
I don't know, but he's not been starting, don't think he'll play.
Didn't
So
like
wrap-
him.
wrap him in
By
the
the time
ankles
it
early?
subs, love him a bit, mate. I was fucking jumping up and down when they scored the winner, but and just subs yesterday, mate. I was like,
Son
took
coming in.
Son off and he took Madison off and they were trying to get a goal win against 9 men.
Dude, was
Love the big man a bit, but thinking, what the fuck?
See, on that, what Spurs were barely creating it when they went down. Is it difficult that because they've just went into sort of
Playing
they've
against
held
10
a
or
5
9.
and a 3, didn't they?
I hate playing against 10 or 9, mate.
Do you?
Do you?
Well, against 9, like, it's
They
a bit
weren't creating it.
Liverpool were hard to play against.
Was it
mate.
a
You basically
5?
just fucking
Aye,
camped
they
in the
did, aye.
box.
Aye. Follow
Hey,
Liverpool
boys,
was in
I'm
the box,
toiling here,
man.
I've got a back cramp.
Jurgen Klopp was defending back stick.
Cramp here, man.
What have you got, cramp?
Cramp my fucking
Take your jeans off.
Aye, go.
What are you hitting today for your dinner? Traditional
Today I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Steak and sausage stew.
steak and sausage steak going on. Oh, did you?
Meat
She's
feast,
got it
innit?
on slow cooker now.
Oh, that's that classic traditional Spanish meal, that.
Traditional Scottish dinner all day.
What are you heading for your Sunday dinner? We're going up to Brickworks.
You'll be having a flipping Sunday roast somewhere, aren't
We're
you?
going up to Mix Place Brickworks.
Yous live
Where's
life,
that?
yous are
Where's
brilliant.
Brickworks?
It's up at, is it Karen Brody Place? Next to Gart Caution that.
Your
Oh,
food
is that
levels
there?
are is
Oh,
so
mate,
high.
so see, I had Sugo one day, I had Severino's this last week, I had the chippy last night, it was amazing.
What
mate.
did you get?
Fish supper.
Fish
Get
supper?
Two
I
fish.
don't like a fish supper.
Nah, it's not the
curry
great.
sauce
Never-
and
never had
gravy,
fish.
pickled onion, and a fritter, roll and fritter.
Oh, fritters, mate.
Oh, see fritters, mate. Fucking hell.
Yeah, they weren't they?
How good are
The best thing
fritters?
Scotland's ever done is fritters, I think.
Traditional Scottish fritters, man. Amazing.
Do you get Hunners or salt and vinegar?
Hunners.
Millions,
I actually
aye.
say Hunners.
Hunners, aye.
Same.
Fucking
I'm
pepper.
not sure about the curry sauce, mate.
Oh, curry sauce with a fish supper's incredible.
Tomato
man.
sauce and a chip is
I
the
hate
best.
curry
No.
sauce, gravy, ketchup and mayonnaise and I just take different...
No, that's bogging.
Think?
Can't do that with a chippy.
How?
Start dipping into different sauces.
That's what I
Always.
do.
Brown sauce.
Right on,
Someone
no.
else this week that was fucking nice.
Your linguine pasta.
Oh, I hear that a few
Your
times a
food
week.
intake is unreal, isn't it?
Do you know what I had the other day that was amazing? You should take steak and eggs for your breakfast.
Steak and eggs?
Oh, well,
was,
waffle, mate. It's fucking incredible.
Yesterday I
Place
had
in
the full
south side.
fucking
Himber.
fry up. Squared sausage.
Bet it was
link
pure greasy,
sausage.
was it?
No, grilled it.
Grilled it? Oh, that's not a fucking...
Ah, yes, fucking grilled it.
So what'd you hear in your... What was in it?
Bacon, squared sausage, link sausage,
What big man you got a bad roll it was?
potato scone
Potato sausage.
on a fucking roll, ketchup, and butter
What, you had done that in a row?
in a roll.
What, every single component of that on a roll?
Aye. That's how you
amazing.
do it. Lynn fucking absolutely burns the bacon to shit, man. Don't know why she does that.
I love crispy
We need to
breading.
get her on here, mate.
Next
Well, I get
week.
you two
You know
together.
what, you know what I'm actually thinking? We've actually come to this conclusion, right? She watches Peter Crouch's podcast, him and Abby.
Right. You just look
Just
a bit like him.
Just thinking, me and Lynn keeping up with the Kyles.
Brilliant,
Aye,
mate.
be
I'd
good,
watch
man.
it.
We'll
would
just
that.
talk
So
about
would
it all
that.
week. We'll
Even
talk
using
about it
the
all
kitchen
week.
and that.
Aye.
That'll be brilliant.
Talk about it all week. I think it could be fucking
Get
gold.
Donna and Murray on.
Don't
Donna
worry.
and Murray, Donna and Kenny.
Mate, that's a genius idea.
That would be
I
brilliant,
think
mate.
keeping up with the Kyles, because there's fucking a lot of shit going on there, isn't there?
Because
Yeah,
the
it'd be
Furies and
brilliant.
all that, you'd be similar sort
Aye.
of view to that, I'd imagine.
No, we're
I
not
want the
quite
kids
the
running about and all
Furies.
that.
For like
Amazing.
the fat Peter Crouch.
But
and
you
the-
should show it all. You should get a camera in the bedroom at night as well.
She says
Aye,
to me
that
last
would
day,
be-
she says,
Patreon.
she's
Pay
getting-
50p a month more to see what you're doing at
She's
night.
want
costume,
to do the bedroom in there, right? So she's got this idea of wardrobe. She went, so they're all mirrored. And I was like,
It's not a big dick on
Aye, so I said to
door,
her,
innit?
I says, why you went mirrored?
Mirrored wardrobes?
Mirrored wardrobes.
Oh, you'll see
I says, then we
yourself.
can see ourselves. And she went, that might not be a good idea.
That's so awkward, that, innit?
I know.
In the mirrors.
Just would hate to be watching
So
myself.
she'll be like, if you've got a dog, you should looking at her face in the mirror. If she's facing the wardrobe, can't
This
you?
Talk when you
conversation needs
catch eyes,
to,
innit?
this conversation needs to slow down because she stopped watching the show, but her pals are all watching it and they're clipping
pals are
it.
decent.
Are clipping it.
Pals are decent.
Her pals are clipping it and sending it to her. Kev said
Dirty
this.
bastards.
Kev said this week.
Kev said that.
Fucking
you know,
horrendous.
You've been outstanding today.
No.
Around that, you should.
I've had a shock the other day, man.
Who you with? But you've been very coy about who you were out with yesterday.
Oh, yes, I was with me, just Stephen.
Right?
Our other pal Stephen,
Money.
car salesman.
Dog.
Boobsy? Is Boobsy been
Big
saying?
Davey and Ed.
What about Boobsy?
Davey and Ed.
Davey and Ed, aye.
Never heard of these two.
No,
Fuck, they need to be.
Made up names, wasn't it?
Davey,
Called Ed. 2023.
Davey, Ed, two Stevens and myself.
Is Ed 68-year-old?
Yeah, you ever been in that Ross's bar?
Wild Ross's bar.
What a bar that is, by the way.
Get me another beer, I'll get another beer. You just keep talking that Ross's bar's good, mate.
Ross's bar.
Was the karaoke on?
No, I wasn't on, but the tune's in there, by the way.
New contracts on it, lads. Remember that feeling of getting a new contract?
Oh,
I've really
new
got a fucking
contract.
Does it
contract,
affect your
innit?
form? A new contract coming up?
I swear to
I never
God,
got a new
right?
contract. Kept getting
Every
fucking
time I
lost.
got a new contract, it was just that feeling of,
Amazing.
look at the fucking money they're giving me. It's just a bit money.
I only had it once, mate. Say, like Charlie was talking about that time. So I signed a 3-year deal when I was 16. Time I was 17, got him in the first team. Remember, Tommy Burns came to me and went, we're going to give you a new 4-year contract.
Oh my God.
I think it was on like 300 at 16. Contract came, it was like 850 quid a week.
What's it?
Going up to 900, 950, and then a grand the last 4 years, mate. I've never felt a feeling like that in my life, mate.
Nah.
I know.
Went and bought a flat and all that was like,
Brilliant.
But it ended up being the worst thing that ever happened to us, mate.
What do you mean?
Because I went and bought a flat. Every was at my house 3 times a week, getting steaming out in the
right.
town.
See, I always felt
I should have brought, I kept a lot of contracts. I
That'd
should
be
have
good,
brought them in the day.
Bring it in next week.
I don't think there was
I
ever
kept them-
joy when I signed that contract. I felt it was relief. I
I know what you
Aye,
mean.
it's
think it was
relief,
just
isn't it?
relief all the time.
I know.
Mate, see, on the flip side of that, see, just before the Canio left, he'd offered me a new contract. So on a certain amount, it was going up to a good bit of money. And I was like that, and see that relief, mate, Frankie had just been born, I think, and he'd always worried my contract's coming to an end. He'd offer us a new 3-year deal on a certain amount of money. I was like, thank fuck, man. Next 2 weeks later, mate, leaves to go to Sunderland. Contract doesn't get signed. New manager comes in, doesn't quite fancy you.
I was
End up
listening.
going to Portsmouth on less money. You're like,
Aye.
devastated.
I was listening to the
man.
Canio actually on interview with Simon
Simon
Jordan,
Jordan.
talking about it. When did you hear it?
I heard it.
I never knew he won 75 days in the trot.
75 days in a row, mate.
What?
Can you believe that?
We were in 75 days in a row.
Oh, right, aye.
No day off.
Crazy.
I was saying it the other day. And he said the first, like, and you said this actually, but he said that the first 5 games didn't get a win. But he said you have to obviously, the players start buying into it.
Never played
But
me
you
first
didn't
5
play, I remember
games.
you saying that, I remember at the time. It's mad.
See, on contracts, right? you'll obviously be able to tell us a bit more, are they more complicated now? Because see, back in the day, you'd be offered like a 3-year deal or a 5-year deal. This is your annual salary, weekly salary, that's your sign-on fee. But see, now there's so many other things in, like image rights and fucking all this kind of
players,
malarkey.
big players,
and like,
I can honestly say that not one of my contacts in my football careers took more than a week to negotiate and sign, honestly.
Aye. See, when I see this, read these things about it's taking its time to go over the line, but how does that happen? Just
it will be all the image rights and all that shite, mate. I'd imagine that.
And then agent fees and all that as well, innit?
See, when I went on loan to Swindon and came back, and Swindon bid for me and Paul Candice, and I was expecting to get a certain amount, my agent phoned me and went, right, Celtic have accepted the bid, here's what you're getting, and it was less than what I thought, mate. That is, see the feeling of what, when I got Celtic, you're buzzing, see that feeling, I was like, what?
No.
No. He's like, that's what you're getting. I'm like, what? So I knew what boys at Swindon were on. Mine was near the top earners, mate.
Why?
I played 55 games. I don't know, because of my age or.
But you did you not have a say in it?
It's best like fucking take it or leave it, It was good money. It was double what I was getting at Celtic, but the boys at Swindon had been on £2,000 a week more than us.
fuck.
But then you realise, like, the guys had scored 20 goals that season, so. But still, you were thinking, I'm going to get what you're getting.
It's because you know how quickly football can change as well. Like you say, the new manager comes in, doesn't fancy it, an injury, like, you can get released after being injured for 4 months and nobody wants you. That's it, done.
See, when you do get
it can change so quickly.
See, when you do get a new deal, is it like straight out party time?
Party time. I had see that. I got my first flat at Celtic at 18. Never forget the first day, mate. Didn't even have furniture. Every reserve player came up that night.
It's brilliant.
Party.
It's not even the
Charlie was ready. All the boys
the
were
relief
there.
of getting it, signing it, but it takes fucking. See, if it's the beginning of the month, you have to wait to the end of the month for the wages to come in. I remember when I was like, Sunderland was 42.50 first year, 90 quid second year, and then if you were
42.50, was that your first wage?
Aye, 42.50 a week, and then 90 quid second week, and then when you became a pro, it was 250 quid standard a week. And then I remember they said, Kevin, we're going to give you a new deal, and they gave me the big envelope, just take that up the road, and so I took up the road and opened it up. 5-year deal, 5 years. It was fucking I went for 250, so they offered me 450 a week, 500, 550, 650, and £2,000 a year sign-on fee. So I came in the next day to Peter Reid. I went, Gaffer, that's me signed that. There's the contract, right? Because obviously I was 19 and no clue about agents or fuck all. And he went, what, you signed it? I says, aye, here. How'd I get to? He says, son, don't be so fucking stupid. We can get yourself an agent.
And get you more money?
And get you more money.
That's
and I went, all right. He says, who'll be an agent? I'll put a guy on the phone to you. So I end up getting one of his mates.
Mate, innit?
100%.
One of his mates says, phone me Tony McGill. He'll
Tony McGill, he was on the Celtic boys. That's right, we pulled the Tony.
He'll sort it out for you. So gave it to Tony McGill. Says, Peter Reid says that you'll sort this out. I ended up signing a 3-year deal, and my starting wage was it was like 650.
Was it
$750 and $15,000 a year signing on fee. And I was like, fucking hell, man, do I get that money now? And see, when that first wage came in, like 650 quid a week times 4, what's that, $2,500 or whatever. And you're like, $2,500 top line, plus 15,000 sign-on fee. I'm 18,000 this month in my wage. And then,
amazing, mate.
Then you get it and you're like, 10,000 top line. You're like, what the fuck's my money?
The tax.
Fucking
horrible
tax. Where the fuck's my money?
The tax.
I says, Gaffer,
I remember going up to the office at Celtic.
Fucking hell.
No, that's how it is.
It's a great feeling when you're younger, but as you get older, it's more about security for family.
It's a relief, man.
It is. Mate, I was on 65 quid a week to live. I've told us. 65 quid, man. I honestly could not live.
You probably out the money because you're travelling.
I'm travelling 40 minutes to train every day, like fuel's minimum that. And I was out of contract in the summer, and obviously quite a lot of teams were after me at that point, and Livy offered me a new contract, 500 quid a week, and I was like, done, signing it. But I had an agent at the time. He was like, you're not signing that, stop being stupid. And I was like, fuck off, I'm signing that. 65 to 500, you wind me up. And then sure enough, obviously I didn't sign it, and then signed for Middlesbrough in the summer.
Do you think that is maybe...
Fuck, I didn't sign it.
Young players get big deal contracts on now, don't they?
Mate, worst thing that happened to me, see if I'd just signed on my 3-year deal, I think I got in the first team much quicker.
Because what you're saying, like, maybe £50 a week or whatever it is, like, young players now, I know, like, when I went into Celtic, there was a lot of young players, like, who were on, mate,
600-700 and all that.
maybe more, mate. Young
the incentive when you're young is to get into the first team to get a big contract.
Aye.
But now you're getting that big contract before you're even anywhere near the first
Chelsea
team.
boys are on 20 grand a week. There's no played a game.
Crazy,
No, but
mate.
you know they're getting 8-year deals, some of them?
The boys that they're signing or the young boys?
Aye, sorry, aye, the boys are saying the reason that they're getting them 8-year deals is so they see the
Financial fair play.
It gets it around that, but 8-year deal? Yes. How are you ever going to get? Oh, I don't know.
That's what I've said on that fucking documentary before, but so that the Canio contract that he was going to give me would be, you're thinking, fuck me, it's like, life would be good now.
Aye.
To 2 years later, I was on £200 a week at Peterhead.
So I mean how quick the
How
football
quickly it
changes,
could change,
mate.
mate. Done shite year at Portsmouth, done shite year at Dundee. Peterhead, £300 a week.
That is mad, isn't it?
Rangers.
How'd you get your head around that?
Still having it. That's why I'm drinking on a Sunday. That's why I'm drinking on a podcast.
I went from Rangers to Ayr, and I got basically got 10% of my Rangers wage at Ayr.
It's hard to take, innit?
And you're like, that's why I gave up. I thought
I
I'd
came
rather
back,
go
I
and-
was scaling back up to Scotland, but she was desperate to back up. I was desperate to slide in there. £800 a week less. I had a year down there on better money. £800 a week less just to move up the road.
And then the best thing about a contract is if it's not working out and you get the fucking curly finger into the office, we're paying you up.
Oh, that was what happened at Dundee.
Oh.
That's a party.
That-
That is a fucking
I
party.
remember phoning my agent and saying, look, Chris Coleman was not going to play me at Coventry. I've got 6 months left, but I'm not going without my money. And she's right, I'll phone them up. Phone me back, she says, Kevin, that's so I've agreed a deal. You have to sign a confidentiality agreement and all that, slag the club, blah, blah, blah. There's your... And I was like, they've actually paid me up every penny.
Oh, you got your full pay up?
6 months full wage.
Oh, wow.
It was just under, I think it was just over 100 grand. And that went straight into the bank. And I was like, fucking hell, man. Bought a house.
Bought 100 Be Inspired hoodies.
No,
wear
I've
them
never
to this
bought a
day.
Be Inspired. I still wear the one they donated to me.
Did you ever get a new contract anywhere you were?
I got offered one at Motherwell when I played the Europa League. I was on £100 a week.
Motherwell?
Playing Europa League, £100 a week. Is that not incredible? And then signed with Celtic. But do you know, I was a complete moron, mate, because when I got my contract at Celtic, I just gave it to everybody.
You said that your pals are not giving money.
Money and just fucking, if somebody fucking had done something good at work, I'd be like at the bank, there you go, take £1,000.
What?
It was more like, see, somebody done well at uni. Just people like my mate, some of my mates and some
You gave me £1,000?
my family and all that. Like, and there's a bonus for you, but you're thinking, what sort of brain is that? But I used to give out the money.
Nice guy, so.
No, but after you leave Celtic, you're to sit there with no money.
I used to
Your
go-
mates, can I get that back? I mean,
I used to go up to
Oh, you had that
Stranraer.
new bag, didn't you?
I used to go up to
Bags.
Stranraer and take like a load of cash out the bank and go up to Stranraer for like a weekend, drinking that, and always like wallet was fucking heavy. And my mates would come up and say, Kevin, any chance of we score? And I used to just not even look in the phone, just go,
Just
right,
go,
I need to go,
aye.
pal. And then one day I was out and I had £100 notes, don't know why, I must have had a fucking win at the casino or something, £100 notes. And my pal says, Kevin, give us a score. I says, I need a ball party, there's a score. Next day he phones me up, he says, mind that score you gave me last night? I said, I didn't worry about it. He says, no, it was £200 you gave me. I says, oh, fucking Aberdeen later on to get it off you.
Just handing out
Just
cash.
handing out cash, and I thought, what the
horrible
fuck
that,
was
innit?
doing?
But when you think about
You
it,
thought you were being nice, but I don't know.
you just think it's always going to be there, but don't
Aye.
you?
You take it back now, won't you?
Oh, I'd take it back in a
Dead
heartbeat.
foot
I'm phoning them up now.
See when you're on
that
decent
200 I
money,
gave you
so
20 years
how
ago.
good's your life, man?
Eh?
Oh, my.
See when you're on decent though, your life.
Oh, man.
I used to eat every night, mate. Every night we'd go out for food.
You still do?
I know, but cheap places now, innit?
Aye.
Ah, why cheap?
Like, no, we used to
Single.
go proper, mate, all the time, eh?
It's amazing.
Loved it.
And
London
as well
every
with your
weekend.
family, innit? Because you can sort everything out for them, can't you?
Never gave my penny.
That's brilliant.
Not
Brilliant for
interested,
you.
no.
I love that.
Fucking hell, man. Aye, it's some life.
Your dad must have got good down the army now. He's a sniper, wasn't he?
Aye, but he didn't use the obviously.
What was it,
Paratrooper.
£100 a kill you got?
Every head he got was £100. But you know what? I just see thinking back to that. My dad used to wear every day a Celtic trackie and see the running trainers you got free for Celtic. I got it for him.
And he doing it.
And he used to wear it every single day. A
I've
Celtic
noticed.
trackie and running trainers.
I've noticed that at Danny's Celtic trainers, a few dads turn up head to toe in the Celtic trackies.
Oh, that's pathetic, isn't it?
I'm like, come on.
Any grown man wearing a football trackie, fucking wrap it, man.
I know.
See, back in the day when you were a wee guy, see all the older first team players, you just remember this, they always had wads of cash in their
Aye.
wallet.
Even now,
I remember, like, even at Swindon, bring out a wallet and you'd be like, what the hell?
Aye,
You
and
got
it's all
so much
50s.
fucking dough, man.
it's all 50s, Just why
Think
do
they
you,
done
why
that
is it-
for show?
I don't know.
Why would you carry that amount of cash in your wallet?
I never carry cash ever.
Never.
Aye, but you don't.
Their
you,
wallets
you,
were stacked,
But
mate.
you couldn't use card then, couldn't you? No. You couldn't like go up and use your card. You had to pay
Maybe
for the
no,
cash.
Everyone was
I
cash
got the
back then.
buying. You know what I mean?
that was something like take a see if you want to check my balance, give your card out, take a seat. You need to sit down when you see how much money I've got. That's what I used to say to you, mate. That's incredible, isn't it? Imagine the dough they boys must have had.
I know, I think the guy earned like it's good money. I think the most I've earned was maybe 300 grand a year or something, 400 grand a year, but these guys are earning like fucking 100 grand a week.
I remember Bellamy came into Celtic with his Ferrari, mate, and all the youth team players we just stood and looked at it for like 20 minutes like, what the fuck is that, man? That was a red one, mate. Next day coming back, same Ferrari black, you're like, nah, this is like different level, man.
It's just, I think it's just luck. Like the parts are the guys that get that, like they're good footballers, but you need a bit of luck, don't you?
Oh, 100%.
Like luck's a big part of fucking getting the big
100%. I mean, I'd imagine it's when you get the contract, but the players that the new are getting for Saudi. Imagine seeing that.
Oh, imagine that in your bank.
Oh, fucking hell.
See, when you were a guy, did you used to check your bank all the time?
All the time.
All the time,
All
mate,
the
innit?
time. Aye.
Just constantly checking your bank account.
There's 30 quid short there. Fuck's that, mate?
That's right.
Who spent 30 quid out my bank?
That's right, so
When I was on my like YT money at Sunderland, see when I was like got to the end of the month and you're proper skint, I've got the bank and taking out like the £6.72 that you couldn't take out the cash point.
Cash point,
Go
aye.
Aye.
and draw
And
that
take £6.72. That's right, so you
And
did.
they're like, fucking hell, here you go, son. But I lift up the road, aye, gone.
The days were brilliant, weren't they?
Best days of your life.
Was, wasn't it?
Aye.
Get back
Right,
to
it's
the-
October, fancy dress party.
See, talk about fancy dress. He's watching that Ryder Cup now.
Aye.
There's grown men in gladiator outfits and that. Why's that? Was your
Is
dad?
there?
And with
Why's
capes
that? Was
and
your
that.
dad? Right, I'm going to go
What's
for a
what's that, a
gladiator
football
outfit.
tracky?
Football track, I think.
Aye, football tracky.
No.
They still did it for a bit
you're
of banter
damn
there,
like
actually being
gladiator
serious.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
What's the gladiator? What is
Because
it?
it's in
know.
Rome.
What's the relevance?
Because it's in Rome.
Oh my.
All right.
Maybe aye.
Because it's in Rome.
What a fucking loser, though.
Imagine you see your
What a fucking
Imagine you see your
loser.
dad walking out the house with a gladiator outfit.
The
Where
dagger
are
in
you
his-
going? Going to golf? Who are you supporting? I'm supporting Europe. Who's your team, Europe?
Oh, man.
I mean,
They had capes on, didn't
How
they?
people getting so upset over this golf, man? It's fucking strange, isn't it?
who's your favourite sport? Golf, aye. Who's your sport? Sport Europe.
Europe.
It's my team.
Aye, he's on the
He was fighting
understanding
with
it,
the
boys.
coach.
45
Oh.
countries you support.
He's on the understanding it.
Good, Kev,
Aye.
good.
Just, it's like the whole of Europe united against America.
Europe's never united, mate.
I know.
Warwickshire.
I know, but it's good viewing. What is the score?
The
up
best
there?
fancy dress outfit I've seen is you as a vicar at the Hydro. That was incredible.
What's the worst you've seen? Any teammates the worst?
I dressed up as Braveheart one night. Fucking had
For
the
the
full
golf?
booner on, face paint.
What, the
And,
traditional booner?
traditional booner. And then I dressed up as Dumb and Dumber, the guy with the suits, the orange suits.
Aye.
Harry and
Orange
Lloyd.
and blue suit.
What one were you, Harry or Lloyd?
I was the orange guy in the orange. Jim Carrey, who's he?
Lloyd.
Lloyd. I was Jim Carrey.
I dressed up as a penguin once to go out in Glasgow, just so nobody knew who you were. Do you know what I mean? So you could
Nah.
just,
I've seen a few people doing that, aye.
Aye.
Cover.
What's the worst you've seen?
Size.
My mad dressed me and my brother up as two Power Rangers and put my sister's tights on as the red and green ones. Mate, it was embarrassing.
My
Tights
Danny,
on where?
What?
Put the tights on where?
No, on our legs, so we were looked that colour, red and green tights. Me and my brother were running about as two Power Rangers.
my Danny wants to dress up as Kane for Halloween.
No, no way.
There was Big Charlie and we at the Dublin, look. He's a penguin, but
Penguin,
he's got the
aye.
studs on, mate. Pair of studs on. That was in Ireland. I had him in the Peterhead top and that, look.
What's your best
one of the
costume?
Peterhead players. Ach, man, minute.
You're not really into that, are you?
Went Seaman 1 year, look.
that's a belter.
That's good, isn't it?
Oh my god,
David
it's
Seaman.
incredible.
You should
But
have
you're
camera,
fully
mate.
and all that night.
Eh? Fellas.
To be fair,
We done
every fucking day's fancy dress for you boys the way you dress. No? Because I'm telling you, I take some stick on here, but your gear needs to be talked about.
It's all good. Aye, mine
Yours
just-
is alright.
Well, I can't show us the camera, but I sat in London like that one day. I was in a bar, mate, and the bar was full. There's 2 holes in my
sure
jeans
that?
and with the boys hanging out. See it?
Did you make the
exactly
holes?
Oh, you're
Made
looking
the
well there,
holes for the
Si,
boys
you're
to
a
hang
model.
You're looking good there.
Good,
Aye.
huh?
we did Rangers one year for a Christmas night out. We did colours. Mm-hmm. It was on the wheels like 25 different colours or something. And one of the colours was just leather. So it was just head to toe leather. Mate, Lee Wallace scored it. You couldn't pick a better guy to wear something like that. And I've never seen a more uncomfortable man.
So he sat in leather?
Leather the full day. He was raging, mate.
Big wing.
He had the kangaroo leather shoes, leather shorts, t-shirt. Oh, his head was gone. Mate, but I think I'd rather that because I got brown. Right?
Oh, brown.
Oh, it's
And
a
I was like,
brown.
my head was gone because I was thinking, people are going to think this is my gear. Do you know what I mean? I'm sitting in
That's
full
the worst
brown
when it's like that.
all day. So at least if you're wearing leather, they know it's fancy dress or something, don't they?
Have you ever seen anybody dressing up as like the gaffer or the assistant or that?
I played with somebody that dressed up as a manager, and the manager was particularly fat at the time, and he put someone up his top, and picture got back to the manager. Never hardly played again. Again, I'm not going to name it.
How could you be
in
raging at
Scotland?
that?
Told me
See, at the time was the player,
no playing.
so they kind of thought having a dig at the manager and that.
Any other good fancy dresses?
Not I can think of, eh?
Nah.
I think it's stuff like that.
I hate it, mate.
I don't really think it's funny, do you?
No,
Fancy
Unless
dress is
it's like-
shite.
Mate, I've had about 2 Christmas nights out in the last 6-7 seasons.
Managers hate it now, eh?
Hate it,
I mean,
mate.
how can you say it's no funny when you are adamant to tell me to dress up every live show? I went to see Nicola Sturgeon, it was the most embarrassing night of my life. Didn't even look like Sturgeon. Who was the other one? Remember, Go Sturgeon will be hilarious. And I ran out, mate, and it was fucking, somebody shouted, it looks like Stratton.
He just had a red coat on, didn't he?
Aye.
And a wig.
It was like, wasn't it? It was,
Your
it was the
head
right
is-
colour of wig, wasn't it? I know, it was like a black wig or something I had on.
Incredible. What was that, a Scotland show or something?
But you know the worst thing is, I'm
What are you
like,
dressing up for a Scotland show?
no, lads, come on. Because you know what I did?
Trainspotting was good.
Trainspotting was good,
That was good.
No, they're all good, but the worst I see in the dressing, they're all like, oh, fucking mate, it'll be hilarious and that. And then see when you go, you don't even laugh.
Lead balloon, wasn't it?
You just don't laugh though. You're like, ah, it's going to be hilarious. We'll joke about it. The worst was the brown suit. Obviously, he's like, you remember you were like pissing yourself in the dressing room, like, just wear the brown suit and that'll be funny. They're like, at least we'll,
Ginger feet.
right? At least we'll get a bit of banter when we're on the stage. See, when I went out, not one person on the any of you said it about the suit. So I'm like, oh my God, surely somebody's got to say that.
That's incredible.
Yeah, team play up all.
Right, we're nearly done,
Can I
lads.
say something? What a result for Man U.
Mate, that was
What a
outstanding.
result. That's the best
One,
it's been.
only one goal. Oh, fucking brilliant.
I'm
He's
past
doing-
caring about the bastards, man.
When you actually a Man U fan?
I'm massive
Aye,
Man U
massive,
fan,
man.
but
Wait, do you know
Rangers
what?
are in trouble.
Gave up,
They're
mate.
in fucking big trouble, aren't they, man?
gave up with him. Is that a snus?
No.
Slipping it in slyly, wee man.
Man, you're
That's your
stinking.
game.
Jen Key's
He's
under
got to go,
pressure.
mate. He's got to go. That club's fucked as well. I can't see them ever coming back under him, can you?
I don't know how.
They just wants to argue with
Listen,
everybody,
it
didn't
could- it
he? He'll
could
be
turn
fighting with
out-
somebody this week again.
Me, Dr. Evil, just want to fucking argue
Every
anyway.
week he just comes in, he's been arguing with somebody. But
I've had enough
he
of
beats,
it.
he beats Palace midweek. I know they rested players, whatever, but doing it with a new sort of new players coming, Garnacho coming in, the boy play, and then bringing the guys like Rashford, and that, whose attitude stinks, by the way, sometimes the same play, and he's bringing him back in. Listen, he's got to. I think his time could be up.
This new modern guy meant to have all these fucking methods and,
Nay style.
and wee Roy fucking 78 beats him. Mate.
Nah.
How I looking when the game of football, I know.
Mate, somebody
ball.
messaged me saying tell Andy Hardy to get it up. I
Can't
wouldn't
even believe it.
I know.
How
Away
they watch game of
Everton,
football,
but
man.
only Everton, innit?
But still,
That's
mate, I
embarrassing
thought they
for
would win
Everton.
0 games this season, honestly.
So did
Sean
I, mate.
Dyche, honestly, he's
What
got
happened
to
to
go on.
Brighton?
I know, mate.
Mate,
Villa,
I tell you what,
6-1.
Aston Villa are brilliant.
What a game of football that was, by the way. That was incredible.
I fell asleep match
Right.
today last night. They're good.
It's going to be
Oh,
mad to
amazing,
say
mate.
this, right? But I actually thought Brighton were alright.
They were.
Yeah.
You could beat 6-1. Obviously, defensively, they were royally gaff, but still created loads of chances. But Villa.
But see, when you need to look at it right with Brighton, his Villa have got much better players than what he's got.
Oh, the
Much better players.
The amount they've
What he's
spent,
doing with the players that they've got is fucking incredible.
the amount Villa have spent compared to Brighton's miles more. But I heard Alistair Johnson talking about Andrew's football, and he said that sometimes you might, in the odd game, you might take a bit of a down because you're playing so open, so sort of risk playing for the bit. And Brighton yesterday, at times they're playing that way, but our players maybe gave the ball away and they broke
Get
through.
punished.
That might happen sometimes. Do you know what I mean?
But see, when he gets better players in playing like that, mate, the mistakes will become less and less.
There you go.
And if he gets a top job, mate, with top players, he'll batter teams, I think. I'd give him the Man United, I'd still give him the Man United job right now.
Aye.
Well, how, if he could get Brighton
Aye,
players
they
playing
do
like that,
that.
imagine what he could do with Man United players. This is a myth that this guy Ten Hag plays out for the back, mate. I keep saying it. They don't just stand in their set foot shape.
And
They
see
don't
any-
move or it. There's no rotations, movements done.
And see,
Yeah,
any time they
recruitment.
actually play in a big game against like your Liverpool's, Tottenham's or that,
the
they sit
counter-attack.
in and counter
Aye.
all the time.
Aye.
Their
And
recruitment's
he's
not
had
bad
what,
as
4
well.
Windies now.
I know.
So come on.
Can we go into the decision yesterday in the Spurs game?
Oh my God, mate, the offside.
Yeah.
I've not seen it. I've heard it's bad.
He's onside, mate,
crazy.
and the lines to do him offside, is that right?
Crazy.
It's come out now though that the guy in the VAR room.
Dennis Shite.
He thought the decision, I think, he thought it was onside in the game. So he says check's complete as it's thinking it's onside.
The right decision.
So he's just like, check complete, but it wasn't a check, and they thought it because the line put his flag up. So when they've said check complete, they've been confused.
See when he's seen Liverpool take a free kick, he's sitting in the VAR. What the fuck are you doing? It's a check complete. He's sweating in the VAR.
But that's what they're saying. There's three of them in there. Surely at one point they've got to say, no, that's the wrong decision. Call it, like, say it right now and let them know and pull it back. But as soon as the game starts, you can't.
That's where I think, well, it's a mistake anyway, it doesn't matter, but release the tapes, mate. See the vocal now, they talk to each other and they hear.
Just going to say,
Let's
get a
see what they
camera
say.
in that VAR room, mate, so we can hear what they're saying.
Aye.
I do think, though, the guys, there's been a complete mess up. It can't happen, right? I get that, but I think the boys received death threats and that.
How do they know who he is? Have they released
I
his
think his
name?
name's been released.
But they always know who's in the VAR room. Always.
Oh, right.
And that's shocking. Listen, at that level, things like that can't happen, but come on, like, there's been a massive muck up there. But he's obviously checked complete. It can't happen. But fucking hell.
Strange people, he's VAR refs and that, isn't
I
there?
just don't understand what they're doing in there.
Why
What
don't-
about the St Johnstone sending off Saturday? Did you see any see it?
Aye.
How?
Do you think
mate?
it was bad?
No, he's not even touched him.
Not even touched him. And they're saying he's got a straight leg, but he's got a straight leg after he's
So see if the ball was out there and I just done that on the fucking pitch and never touched it,
know.
straight leg, like it's sent off.
The other guy, the guy wasn't even
Surely you've
complaining.
got to hit somebody.
I know, it's a strange decision because he's now got, I think they'll appeal that. I don't know when they'll
Got to
appeal.
appeal it. But the one for Dundee that we were all talking about last week never got appealed at, and you
No.
thought it was a red. That never got
never a
overturned.
red.
It's never a red
thought that
card.
was-
And did they appeal that?
Game's
And
fucked.
did they not overturn that one last week?
But see, I'm not being funny, right? Did they appeal that? Aye.
Appealed it.
Right, how's that appeal been rejected when VAR sent them to the monitor to look at it again?
So they obviously had doubts
Aye.
as well.
How's
I think they're
that?
making mistakes and then they're backing each other to get themselves out of shite. Do you know what I mean? Like they make mistakes and then it's as if the referees' unions.
I don't think that
sticking
one was
together.
that bad.
Huh?
I don't think that one at Dundee was that bad. I think
No, that
was
one
a red.
yesterday with St Johnstone, that's not that bad.
St Johnston's penalty as well. The ball's out.
Aye.
The ball's out, mate.
You weren't that yesterday. You weren't that vocal with the refs at all, were you?
No, I try to keep my mouth shut. After that ref fucking absolutely done as a belt to
That's
sit down
you.
me, man.
Put in the back
Shut up,
seat.
sit down.
Sit to me,
Leave a
man.
ref line down, mate. Doesn't do you
See,
very good.
listen, I absolutely love what's going on at Spurs. I love Big Ange, but see that at the end, players want to put their wains on the pitch.
What, yesterday?
He's carrying his wain on the pitch.
Who was?
Basuma. He's got his wain, walking on the pitch, and they're all waving and clapping, and they're all singing that Angels song to Big Ange. Mate, we're only, 8 games in or something? Calm down. I don't know, has football changed that? How see players walking on the pitch
Are you
now?
sure it was a week he's win?
Aye.
I thought that was Rangers as well. Who was it? John Suter was carrying somebody around the foot was his win, but it was Yilmaz, wasn't it?
Do you know what I think's weird? Have you noticed that Newcastle take a picture in the dressing room every time they win a game?
Ah, that's embarrassing.
That's mad, isn't it?
Was that the more like?
Aye.
That's that fucking.
Eddie
system.
Howe will be building a fucking confidence war or something at Newcastle, isn't he? And that's
No,
what
it's
will
the
be
other guy, assistant that's always with him.
Tyndall.
Aye.
What's his name?
Tyndall, mate. He's a brass neck. He is a
Mate,
fucking
He's
brass
at it,
neck.
isn't
He's fucking at it.
He got sacked for Bournemouth as the manager, mate.
Did he?
And now he's wanting to get in amongst.
I can't
Mate.
stand
He's the one
fucking-
that's he's front line and centre every time
Everything.
when a touchline when the camera's
Aye.
out, isn't he?
Good looking boy, but fuck me, man. Vain as fuck.
Pep, should he be sacked?
Brilliant lads, bag ball.
Jane Pep will ever get sacked now?
No, never ever.
Never. He should never be
I'm
sacked.
away to get
for
my
his job.
traditional
He's a
Sunday
total
spag
genius.
ball.
Aye.
Not a problem.
I seen, just before you go, I know you're on a wee bit of rush, but I seen the other day Xavi putting on 2 right wingers at the same time, keeping them out right wing.
What, 2 right wingers standing next to each other?
Aye, and it was a mate, and they scored for it. Cancelo.
No way.
So what had happened was they took 2-8 and Cancelo, the right backs, bombed into that space because of the 2 right wingers. But they were needing a goal at the time, so I don't know if he's just at the end went, fuck it, let's go for it and try it.
Just play 2 out there.
Put
So
2,
did they stand like that or that?
literally 5 yards between them.
No, but side by side or one in front of the other?
Just like slightly like that diagonal, one higher up, one in a wee bit, and then there was a big gap and Cancelo bombed through. They two went with the 2 right wingers, Cancelo's free to run, played it through and they cut back and score. It was right at the end, but it was very, very clever what he's done.
Amazing.
Just to let you know.
Well done, lad.
Different class,
Sure.
lads.
Well done.
Here, sorry, just before
No,
Andy, you calm down.
I need to go.
He
I
got dinner.
actually need to go,
Just-
and I'm dropping you home.
No, I'm going to walk out of town. See, what's it called? Oh,
Every week he does this,
no,
mate.
I was going to say something clever, I know. Can we start doing live streaming on matches?
How's that clever?
Watch alongs.
So we watch, like, say, Celtic v Rangers, but we're watching it live, and we can commentate on it.
Send us a link for it, mate. I'll watch it.